on the mic. We've got things going on. And we'll just have a little pre-chat here. People doing things. Lots of people on the maps.
And as far as you were saying, can sorcerers pick their spells at the start of the day? They cannot. It is every time you level up, you can swap a spell out. After you've... Yeah, so every time you level up, you can swap a spell.
So I can't change to minor illusion.
Yo, Mo Bryan, NFL, what's up?
Oh well.
Thanks
That's
for coming
fine,
by.
I don't mind just sticking with what I have.
Alright. Are we missing anyone? We are missing Callian. We're waiting for people to show up. We're missing
from
Wes.
Group 1, I think everybody's here. From Group 2, we're missing Wes and Callian.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we'll wait a little bit longer. It's almost.
I mean,
it's almost
yeah,
6.
We're still
waiting.
6 minutes.
We're early.
We got 6 minutes.
Remember from Monday's session, we were about to go into the Church of Nova Stan.
That is
was
true.
the plan.
You got the church?
There's Callian.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Callian. Oh, Callian. Oh, boy. Yep.
What?
I don't want to give away plot points. I don't want to give away surprises. That's all I've got to say.
Don't tell
Nope.
me. Don't tell me.
Exactly. That's why I just went, oh, no. No.
Don't tell me.
Guys, I hope you aren't too attached to Callian.
No.
I got my new character.
Cyrus
Oh, no.
is.
Actually, I'll be right. Wait 1 second. I'm going to use the restroom before we start, but people can hear you.
Fucking kidding.
What's broken, Riley?
Illustrator's a fucking cancer. Right up there with AutoCAD. I give up.
I love CAD.
No, you
Not
don't.
that I do because I go to an engineering school, and pretty much you know what we use CAD for?
Nothing.
We have to sketch out and make boxes and then program them through a cam and then go through the shittiest CNC like have you ever I think it's CNC Motion by Intelitech. We have to go through that for like 3 assignments this year. And I guarantee no one has gone to therapy more than when they have this year. Because it is stress. But it feels so good once you're done.
You're using CNC?
CNC Motion, yeah. We originally have to make a 3D model. Oh, sorry. When you say AutoCAD, are you referring to like a specific CAD thing? Because we use Autodesk Inventor and SolidWorks.
Autodesk AutoCAD.
Oh, okay then.
That's
think-
cancer.
Yeah.
AutoCAD is obnoxious at times.
I wish you the best.
Also,
if you're doing 3D CNC, Rhino's best. It's a little expensive if your school doesn't provide the software, but it's pretty banging.
Also, I don't. Shania is just a quest line that's just sitting there. I don't even know what it is anymore. I mean, I know how she got there.
Hold on, I'm gonna get a drink.
Yep.
What?
I was just thinking about Shania.
Oh, Shania is the crazy.
Yeah, she's the crazy one, but she got what she wanted. She did a ritual.
Oh, Shania is.
I remember who Shania is. I just don't. Honestly, I'm curious why
I
she's there
thought that
too.
Terry was the crazy one. I mean,
No, Terry's the Archmage of Clean.
Yeah, she is beastly. Remember, she
well,
helped
I mean,
you
crazy for
destroy.
Alvin is sort of different. But...
Well, yes.
No. Shanae
She's a little
was, like,
stalkery. Yeah, Shanae was clinically insane.
clinically insane because she lost her brother to the Church of Nova Stan.
Yeah,
and,
I know.
Yeah, and she wanted us to get the head from one of the mob bosses so that she could use it in a blood ritual to make sure his soul never went to heaven.
Hey, Bulette, welcome. And yeah, yep, that is something you drew on my wall.
The moral of the story is drugs are bad.
Yes.
Drugs are bad.
Do you think they're not bad?
No, moral of the story, drugs are bad. Because this whole thing happened because of that.
Guys,
Yeah,
is there
that's
like
true.
an in-universe Mr. T to tell little kids not to do drugs?
I don't think
So we
so.
can make that Cyrus.
That would be amazing. I would watch
Start
that
an
movie.
anti-drug campaign in the city of St. Paul's. All right.
Don't do drugs or you'll get cleaved in half. I pity the fool.
All right. So we're right here coming up on time. We got everybody but Wes. We will bring him in as he gets
I
in.
just texted him, so
Yeah, so he will come in.
he said he'll be on in a minute.
All right.
I'm getting about 4,000.
I need to redo my goddamn
What,
character
Shani?
sheet again.
I'm gonna go unplug and replug in my internet because I don't.
Yep, sounds good.
The old IT trick.
Yep. Have you tried turning it off and on again? Has anybody here seen the IT crowd?
What?
Oh, the IT crowd?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Have you tried
show.
turning it off and on again? Have you made sure it's plugged in?
It's such a good show.
Is
Have you unplugged your printer?
No.
So, catching up from last time, Thalrak's helping people craft ballista bolts, I believe, at the moment.
That's how I fucking do it.
Yeah, me and Bartholomew are doing that, and then after that, it was going to be armor after the first day.
Yep. We've got Rosalind, I think, tagging along and having fun, mostly. Voltaire, what's your motivations in the city?
I think I'm currently going with them to the Church of Nova Stan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Beat up.
Yeah, everybody's kind of sticking together there. Alred's hanging
You'll have to
along.
remind me, what's our general purpose at the church? Are we killing everybody or are we just looking inside?
I think we're investigating.
Yeah, me
That
and Wes,
who looks the
Depends
least
which J gigs they
ridiculous.
bring along.
Right, I have to
Me and
decide which
Kelly-
character, because if we're killing everybody, ironically, I have to bring the rogue, because they'll kill the rogue or they'll attack the rogue on sight. But the Dark Knight they won't attack on sight, who is usually the one who kills everybody.
What I remember, we left off on Monday. Everyone was just getting ready to go while we were inside the House of Sirik.
Yep. And Wes
I
is
remember.
here. Shanny, are you back?
Oh, and Alvin, you're supposed to come up with a way that we can talk to the dragons and convince them to turn on Rorschach.
Yes, that was a question. I have an idea, but there's a lot of ideas of things I have to do. So
I can give a Braveheart speech if you want.
you gotta combine that with some motivation from Riotous. We might be able to pull something off. But at the same time, we before a power struggle occurs in the middle of the city, we have to establish control as well.
All right. So we're just waiting on Shanny and Riley, I think, still.
I'm here.
Oh, okay. So you're back. So we're just waiting on Shanny.
back with whiskey.
It's a good call.
After the day I fucking had.
So to recap the audience who's here, the last thing that was happening is that they know Rashok and the 3 dragons are on their way to the city. They don't know for sure what they're doing. They think they're here to burn the church. However, they also want to burn the church, but they want to be the ones to burn it down.
I don't see why we can't let them do the work and then just take the reward. Like, it gets burnt down either way.
I agree.
That's why we
what
should
I'm
infiltrate
saying.
it.
Like, we should probably lay back and see what happens. But that's why me and Wes proposed that maybe some of us can go on some sort of operation to just check out the church, because I want to see, is this a church that is loyal to Rashok, or is this her like headquarters?
Also, why can't we just talk to her? I mean, we have the same end goal. It'd be easier on her, and it'd be easier on us if we could just split up and divide the work.
I
think-
mean,
Half the group attacked her cult, and then she attacked us, and not too happy with our group. So
yeah,
The other group
party,
destroyed the
party,
church. So
yeah.
mhm.
Party 1 kind of. Okay, so let's see. J Gigs, did you attack her when she was there?
She never came in range for me to attack Rashok.
I think Noxus tried to rush to attack her at one point.
Oh wait, you mean in the basement?
Yes. Somebody
God.
tried to hit her. I remember
Noxus
that.
punched her in her thick booty.
Yes, Noxus punched her.
Don't think I ever got a chance because I think she teleported before I was able to attack her.
Yeah, and I was never able to do anything. And she was quite angry with me for charming her followers over and over again. But I
Alright.
charmed like 6 people in the end.
So while you guys are doing whatever you're doing, you start to hear a bunch of churning water.
I don't like the sound of
the
this.
And there starts to be guardsmen yelling out an alarm in a large shadow in the water. Right over here-ish, this direction.
Well, I'm gonna head over to there.
I think
Yeah.
we ought to go and explore, see what's going on.
Yeah.
Alarm bells are being raised throughout the city.
Yeah, I would head down to there.
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, what
So
now?
before we leave, Jordy is going to pass out slave collars because he's afraid this might be the Hydra.
Okay, fair enough. We all
So
have slave
everybody
collars.
should have one slave collar to put on the Hydra.
Everyone, you got a slave collar.
Okay.
So,
Alright.
Thalrak, are you just doing stuff with Bartholomew, or are you investigating as well? Thalrak?
Also, Alvin, check your DMs.
Yeah, I saw the DMs.
Kev? Alright. We're going to assume he wants to check it out. Yo, Cool Demon, thank you for the follow. And Rosalind, are you staying at the barracks, or are you going to check it out?
Rosalind's gonna go check it out as well, sorry.
Alright. So, and then you see emerging from the sea with one arm raised as the water streams off of it, riding in on top of a bearded kraken.
No way.
alive?
Ikarath is back!
Ikra!
Oh my god. I'm so happy.
Hi, friend!
You're in the call?
Mickey.
How
I-
you been, boys?
Port.
Oh my god.
Please don't be evil, please don't be evil, please don't be evil.
Okay, before we go on, out of character, is this a permanent change or a temporary change?
This is
Out of
permanent change,
character,
baby,
this will
I'm
be,
back.
he'll be joining, but he'll be joining party 1 instead of 3,
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
because he only
Not
has
perfect,
Sundays. But he is coming back into the universe.
Whoa.
It's good he's back.
Yes.
Both me as a player and Wes as a character are very excited to see it.
Well.
So Jordy's just gonna look around and say, "So I recognize the Thalrak children. I don't recognize the elf."
I will
He's
say
a friend of
we-
ours. We
Gee,
thought we
is that
left.
Thalrak, are you back yet?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ikarath is gonna
Yeah.
he's gonna step onto the docks and he's gonna look Wes right in the face and he's gonna go, "Oi, bruv, why'd you leave me tied to the bed like that?"
You almost got all of us drowned, and we had to go.
No,
Couldn't really.
I would like to point something very important out. I rode
Hey,
in on a
left you with my
posse of motherfucking Kraken. I was trying to do
um,
important shit, and you tied me to a bed and left me alone.
Oh, I left you with my parents. I mean, come on.
I woke up at an inn, tied
Yeah.
to the bed, and the
Yeah, we
bartender
forgot
was
that.
very
We
rude.
forgot that's
yeah.
how you left him. So, oops.
I still don't get why you did that.
Oh, also
That's
out
so
of character. So that's retconned because things happened. Also, out of character. At 9 o'clock tonight, so basically when we finish this session, there's going to be an episode of exclusively showing up on YouTube, which is the adventures of how Ikarath got from the Gnome City to here.
That's amazing.
What?
Because we played out a mini session yesterday, and I did not stream it. I only recorded it, and I uploaded it to YouTube, set to premiere at the end of this session, so that we
Wow,
still have
that's
the story,
amazing.
but we did not ruin the surprise. So there's a bonus
I feel
episode
like-
showing up.
Could we just imagine that Ikarath is like telling us this as we walk around?
Oh no,
That's
Ikarath, feel free to tell them how you got here, because I want to hear you explain this and have them believe it.
So Ikarath, the first thing you'd notice about Ikarath is he now has just an absolutely phenomenal looking tricorn hat that, like, immediately upon leaving the water, he prestidigitates
Wait,
and
I think I
dries
can
off,
get
so it
that
looks all
because I sent
fluffy.
that to you. I can get that hat. Let me get the link here. Give me a
Yeah,
second.
that'd probably be good for everybody
Oh, it
because it's a
didn't
very
work.
fantastic hat.
Okay.
The other thing you would notice about him is that instead of his normal loot he has slung on his back, he has a loot of
Okay.
solid gold.
What?
So that's what
yeah.
he looks like. And if I go to downloads, I think is just where that should have landed up. I can put that in. Yep, this should be it. I hope. Otherwise, yep, there we go. That's what the hat looks like. It's in the Dungeons and Dragons
What
channel.
Ikarath looks like, though,
And
just the
people,
hat.
yeah, that's just the hat.
Dying out. Top 10 anime characters that return to overpower.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
God.
so Ikarath is. he-
Thalrak, you're back, so you would recognize him.
Am I even there? I thought I
Yeah.
was still with Bartholomew.
Yeah, since you weren't here, we just assumed that there's a giant thing, and alarm bells being raised, and like the city guard is gathering at the docks. That Thalrak would probably go check it out.
Okay.
Since
Yeah, that's accurate.
Yeah.
Kids are here.
So Wes says to Ikarath, wait. It wasn't just the drugs? They really did want to bring you toward them?
Well, I gotta be honest, mate. I did in fact plant a lot of drugs at their house, but yeah.
I still don't know what drugs are, but that's okay.
It is very okay. Don't ask any more questions.
Wait, we should
Also,
introduce you.
the last thing you would notice about Ikarath is that he appears to have a bag on his belt that is just straight up having a rave permanently. It's like
So-
a rainbow flashing colored belt.
So like think like
Oh my
RGB
God.
fans on a computer. You know how they like cycle through the colors?
Mhm.
Think like that, but on a bag.
It's like
oh my
that, yeah.
God, Rosalind's gonna try to touch it just because. Yes.
Oi, mate,
Also,
that's not for most people.
Ikarath, where'd you get that loot from?
Oh god.
Well, here's the thing now. I seem to have found some work for myself, and I don't know if you remember him, but I sang a very lovely song to a very lovely tree.
No.
And yes, I did. I did, in fact. And he was so impressed with my singing that he gave me a gift of this lovely lute. And
Is that the
I
tree
can
that we
you're
set on
friends with
confirm it
fire?
now.
You friends with that bastard now?
I
tried to
don't
kill
know
him.
any bastard Tree. I just know Tremius. He's my friend. And well, he's not my friend. He's my coworker.
You know Tree Face?
Wait, what?
Oh dear. Everyone in this world has wanted to treat me as at one point. or another.
So flying from the corner of his face, Jordy is launching a firebolt at Ikarath, screaming, "Any friend of the tree deserves to die!"
Can I try to jump in front of the firebolt?
Yeah, sure.
You would
That's
see
a
it
good
coming
encourage.
from behind you too.
How much, like, what do I need to roll for that?
Dex save.
Wes is
Probably
gonna try
perception
to.
to see if he knows it's coming.
17 to jump in front of it.
Yeah, you're able to get in front of it, so you're gonna. And that 23, I'm assuming, beats your armor class.
Absolutely.
So you take 14 fire damage to Rosalind's
Damn.
face.
Oh, wait, everybody stop.
Rosalind's gonna jump in the water just because, like, fire.
Oh, everyone, calm down,
Firebolt
calm
doesn't
down.
set things on fire.
I know, but it's Rosalind. He doesn't exactly have
It's
common
Rosalind.
sense. All he has is himbo juice and now a mind flare coat. So
Everyone.
I want to tackle Jordy after that.
Wait, I think that was Cyrus.
That was
Or was
Jordy.
it? No, it was Jordy. Okay, yeah, it was Jordy. It's
Jordy doesn't know Ikarath. All he knows is some dude with a gold lute came up, started talking about he works with a tree.
Wes is gonna like stick his arm out, and be like, "Whoa, everyone stop, guys!"
all right. Wait,
this
somebody
is
was
our
trying to
friend-
tackle, grab
yes.
Jordy though.
Voltaire. Yeah.
Yes.
After that.
Strength versus strength save.
That's if he's grappling. This would be more like unarmed strike.
Okay. Oh, yeah, fine with that. Unarmed strike.
No, you don't get me. I just kind of toss you to the side as you dive at me.
Jordy's kind of a dick about being overpowered.
Piece of
Wes is
garbage!
gonna-
Kill everyone!
I love these
That's the last
JKs.
Can I-
You got two.
can I
You got two
come
very
out of
strong
water
characters.
and go, like, suck up water into my mouth and try to, like, fountain spit it at Jordy.
Oh my god.
Salt water.
Explode water blast.
Alright.
Okay.
But Wes is gonna stop everybody to introduce who Ikarath is. Like, hey, wait, everyone, relax. This is our old friend Ikarath. We had some problems with him. We had to kind of leave him behind, but
You
Yeah,
didn't
fine,
leave
he
me
does.
behind. You tied me up and left me to die. I
No,
was
you
did not
very
leave you.
wounded.
Though the retcon, and I do apologize greatly for this, it had just been several weeks since we had done it.
Mhm.
You guys tied him to the bed because he kept trying to jump out the window, and you had paid the innkeeper for a month for him to also feed him and give him water.
oh wait, okay.
So you basically you set him up to
Alright.
have to sweat out the drugs,
Yeah.
Okay.
which would make
Hey,
sense if
we
you
took
were
care of you.
originally planning an intervention. So
Mhm.
I...
Hey, we took care of you, and look, you're back on your feet, and now you have an army of Kraken.
Well, not an army per se. It's more like a posse. I don't know any of their names, but I probably should ask them at some point. I can talk with krakens now.
oh yeah, he has a talk with Kraken spell.
Jesus. Well,
Yeah, no, I don't know
Exactly.
if you're familiar with geography, but I've actually spent a lot of time with these blokes. We drove all the way down here from the Wi-Fi mines together.
wow.
Which, by the way, just to look at this, I want to bring everybody up to the map real quick. Also, let me GM
Such
layer.
a far away.
Let me GM layer real quick. GM layer. That's not what I want to do. Layer. Token layer. So they're all with you guys too. But basically, they have to go. So you see the Wi-Fi mines up here, way up here.
Mhm.
Yep.
They gotta go all this way.
Wow.
Wait, we're not done yet. And then the Wait, no. You'd have to completely go around all here, and then around, and all the way until you got to fucking Cephals over here. Oh no, sorry, not in there. It's around here.
You have to go around.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Cephals right here. That's like, they're fast motherfuckers.
it's crazy.
But I mean,
Oh,
he was
yeah.
only out for 2 days of your compared to your guys' travels, so I mean, it lines up.
Ikarath, I am happy to see you. And then Wes gives him a hug.
Ikarath
Sure.
hugs him back and he says, I think it's time we had a little celebration. All is forgiven and forgotten. And he reaches into his multicolored bag and he pulls out.
That's a good question.
Oh my god.
You pull out a professional grade, like you know the type of fireworks where they shoot up and then they spray out gold and it comes down like a tree. It's one of those.
Oh my god.
And he lights it on fire and he sends it flying up into the sky. And now there's fireworks.
Wow.
Really
And Wes,
beautiful fireworks early in the morning.
Wes goes,
Roslyn,
"Hey, to
Roslyn is
celebrate."
going to be mesmerized. Like, this is some 7th level magic to him. Like,
Ikrat, we're happy to
Wes
see you,
takes
but
out-
oh, go ahead, Wes. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is quick. Wes takes out one of the bottles of cheap wine that he got from the hill folk and opens it up, takes a swig and says, Ikarath, celebrate your return from when we first met. And he hands him that bottle.
Oh, I remember this brew. If I recall, it was pretty nasty, but a brew's a brew and a mate's a mate. And he drinks it.
All right.
Con save, obviously.
Con save?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll make one too since I drank it.
You're pretty drunk. You're drunk now. You're both drunk. You're both drunk together.
Yes, yes.
Things
Good
have
old
not.
times.
Either way,
Sorry,
Ikrat,
it's me shiny old mate. How you been?
I'm still trying to understand how we tried to demonstrate to you that jumping into water after cracking saved you from drowning,
Here's the thing.
and then you somehow rode here on Krakens. Explain to me how this happens.
Well, see, here's the thing. Y'all left me alone, and I was pretty lonely, and I just remembered that the Kraken wanted to talk to me. So I went down to that bridge, and I was just like, I played a little ditty in my lute, and the Krakens were like, I remember the guy who did his lutes, and he came over, and they were like, hey, jump on in, mate, we'll have a fun time. And we had a fun time. I have a shitload of mushrooms, by the way.
Nice, you got some.
Oh yeah, I got a lot of mushrooms. I think some of them I might share if I am feeling so compelled to do so. But this is a good city for selling mushrooms, especially ones from places that would literally earn you death to speak of.
And you'll hear the guy who shot the firebolt at you say, well, you know, perhaps it would have been a good place to sell the mushrooms if the entire criminal syndicate hadn't run away like a bunch of cowards just the other day.
And the corrupt mayor was just overthrown last night.
And the previous group in power hadn't been executed.
Oh.
Well, I'll tell you what, that is very disappointing to hear because I've been to this city before and it was pretty much a party. So
I stepped forward. Then you
oh, hello, who's this?
Greetings. My name is Alvarek Malkri Vincent Harvich Javania. Everyone
Yes,
calls me
I'm mate.
Alvin. Fair enough. But
The great Alvin.
and due to recent circumstances, I believe that I am now the mayor of this city.
Well, that's impressive. You should have a citywide party for mushrooms, which I can supply a nice fee, of course.
I'll think about it. We are preparing for an assault of dragons.
Oh yeah, that's actually right. I was told that there's dragons and I should beat the crap out of them, and also I have to burn down a church.
Are you here to destroy the Church of Novastean as well?
I gotta be honest with you, mate. I think I might be.
Yeah, you were with us.
See,
at
now I
that-
feel bad about shooting the firebolt at you because that's kind of why I exist. That's why I live. That's why I breathe.
Oh, see, that's funny because you live to destroy. I destroy so that I can live. It's a complicated bit of intrigue, you might say. But like, I am an exotic traveler. I have traveled very far on the backs of krakens with orange beards. It's a very complicated life I lead. And if I don't kill the Church of Novus Hugis Babus, whatever it was called, I'm gonna die.
Also,
Wait,
just real
what?
quick, Thalrak, we haven't heard from you in a
Thalrak is
while.
just mind broken at this point. He sees the Krakens, but he's more intrigued by the freaking rip-off Jack Sparrow over here.
Oh no, I said he was like Aldous Snow or
The
from
way he's
Forgetting
been
Sarah
talking just
Marshall.
immediately makes me think Jack Sparrow. I'm not even kidding.
Sure.
That's great.
Yeah, I tend to go sweep a little bit between like just straight Australian and Jack Sparrow with my accent.
It's
I'm-
great. I love it.
And Thanos just gonna turn around and go back to Bartholomew as if there's absolutely no worry.
Thalrak, say hello to your children.
That is a water to be coming,
Oh,
and
is
we
that-
gotta prepare for it. I'm not in the mood for this.
Say good.
Alright.
Say hello to your
These are
daughter's
your offspring.
sort of boyfriend.
My freaking what?
Remember, I sent you a DM about what Patty sent you.
This is Thalrak talking. When he got that whole bit, I thought you were talking as Patty.
Yeah, Patty sent you that picture.
Yeah, no, I thought you said for him to say. I thought you were saying for him to say hi to the children as Patty.
No, I said Patty is one of the children. I said you should. You're not even gonna say hi to your daughter's sort of boyfriend.
Okay, but here's a real question.
Yeah.
If
Thalrak is gonna put a pin in this. There's a freaking war coming.
if the daughter's sort of boyfriend also has a beard, does that mean it's an incestus wincest kraken relationship?
I hate you.
There's no beard there.
Oh, you get Ikarath.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm just gonna throw this out there. Since the last time you met him, Ikarath's wisdom has actually gone down. And he has no idea that he's the sort of girlfriend-boyfriend relationship sort of going on with
Nope.
Kraken.
Your wisdom's gone down.
Yeah, I currently have a 4 in wisdom.
Oh dear.
My God, how?
But you
make
were
it
asking who's the
easier.
smartest person in our group. Ikarath has a 20.
Ikarath has a 20 in intelligence also.
Yeah.
So, Ikarath, as a welcome back of sort, and to make up for the fact that you won't be able to sell your mushrooms easily in this city anymore, your party has told me that you're the intelligent sort, correct?
The what now?
The intelligent sort.
Spell it.
Jesus
Christ.
Christ.
Okay,
Don't
I
listen to him. Listen
God.
to him.
I
He is
pull-
incredibly smart when it comes to his magic. It's just when it comes to interacting with people, he's a bit of a dullard.
It seems
I
so.
don't even think that's true. I have pretty high charisma.
He actually does.
I have 17 in
Yeah.
charisma.
Damn.
Makes poor decisions.
Oh my God, you.
I pull out the staff of serpents, and I'm like, you can have this as a gift, my good friend.
Ooh, that's actually a really good staff.
Yeah, none of us could
Is he
use
gonna
it.
bite me?
No, okay, so it summons snakes. You can then use, you can then command those snakes to turn into a missile-like object to pierce through somebody's
Also,
chest.
baller Alvin just handing out hundreds of gold's worth of items on a fucking
Mhm.
whim.
Isn't he?
But at the same time, I also as I'm giving this to Ikarath, I will send you the exact. I'll put the exact thing to what it does, Ikarath, in
Thank
the.
I will. He will gladly accept it. By the way.
Okay, so this is what Meta sent me. If Meta wants to elaborate further on this, he can. That's the exact thing. It's in the chat. And then I'll
Thank
look
you.
at Cyrus. And I'm like, I also have something for you.
Okay, so yeah,
me,
so what that
The
is,
great Alvin.
And I hand Cyrus the Rage Lich crown.
oh boy, that, yeah, oh my god, I forgot that. Also for that, so basically Ikarath, so that's the thing, when you cast the spell, what it does is it summons 1d8 worth of snakes. They have 1 HP and they're a 1d4 for damage. They have no modifiers for attacks or straight zeros. You can control them on your turn. And then you also have the ability to do a serpent arrow attack, which is basically you roll a d20 for each snake alive. And if you beat their armor class, so a ranged attack, basically, but with a spell, then it's a d4 per snake.
Okie dokie.
And you can only
Yeah,
use it once a day.
That's fine.
So yeah, there you go.
So for my party, who may have already thought Cyrus was a little broken, Lich Crown, if I am angry, and I have a plot-relevant reason to give in to a barbarian level rage, then I get +1 to attack and damage for my melee attacks.
That doesn't seem too bad.
Curious.
As you know, Cyrus is
I
prone to
think it
getting
is that
very
too,
angry.
actually. That's true. Wes isn't the angry sorts, but
Well,
that'd be
think
interesting.
about it.
I can't wait for him to use that.
How many times do you attack in a turn?
Cyrus will attack once per turn, but he hits very, very hard.
Yeah, a +1. I'm thinking of it like this: a +1 to damage while nice. If you're attacking a lot of times, that's going to do a lot more than something with an effect. But if you're only attacking once, then it might as well just be, oh, I rolled 1 higher on my dice.
I mean, for
I
context,
think it's more. I think it
That's
makes
gonna
more sense
turn-
actually for Cyrus to have it.
that's legitimately going to turn my +10 hit to a +11 hit. And
Oh, wait a minute, hold on. I thought it was just +1 the damage, my bad.
No, +1 to hit and +1 to damage, but you're in a perpetual state of anger, which means you're unable to do any spells or and you technically, I believe,
I can use my this is actually ideal for Cyrus because I asked him he said I can still use my spell slots for Dark Bane, which
Is
is
that the one where you shove your hand into someone and then you use
that's what he has.
Okay.
Is that the one where you shove
Dark
your?
Bane.
Ooh.
It's a global modifier. Like I can do bonus necrotic damage when I attack. Or when I
Okay, that's kind of pog.
Bloody
yeah.
Hands is a flat damage that's double my level.
So at level 20, you're going to be doing 40 damage just by.
But won't you
Yeah.
also be taking 40
Yes, I
damage?
take half the damage. I
20
do,
damage
so I
when he
would
does
take 20
that.
damage when I do 40.
Still, I mean, I think that I'm not trying to flex, but I do have that chain chomp that I think is kind of OP.
Yeah,
I've been rolling shit by accident. Never mind.
that's fine.
Anyway,
All right, so let's go Voltaire, because we're gonna go with people who haven't heard from a bit. You got anything you want us to be doing?
He's just sort of staring at the spectacles. What in the world? Is that a drunkard?
which one?
I just can't. I'm. Nope. I'm leaving. You all have a nice time. Too insane for me. And he just sort of begins walking off to the tombs to negotiate with the gravekeeper.
All right. So we have you over at wherever those graves were.
Do let me know if
Can
you
Rosalind
gives
climb
you
out of the
trouble.
water now? just this entire time, he hasn't gotten out of the water, and he's just been spinning at Jordy.
Yeah.
Callian, what are you doing?
Well, I obviously would have said hi to Ikrath, and I wanted to ask him. So, hi Ikrath. I know we haven't seen each other in a while, but kind of missed a lot. We have these
Ah,
dragons.
Callion, my good mate.
Yeah, my good mate. Hello. If you ever need me to cure you of poison again, just let me know. But I was gonna say, do you think your Kraken friends here can help us out? Are they staying, or are they going back home?
I'm gonna be completely honest with you, mate. I completely forgot to ask that. Hang on just a second. And Ikrath will turn around and ask Thaddy if they're gonna hang out or if they want to get back.
Thaddeus says that she consults with her friends, and she comes back, and then she kind of shakes her head and walks back behind, and Pam walks up, and Pam says that they will help you defend the city if you go on a date with Thaddy.
I thought I already promised her a date, so yes, absolutely.
That's 2 dates now.
Oh, we
Ikrath
have
is
a
not smart
double
enough to do that kind of math yet, though.
Okay.
Tarek is just listening
but
in
yeah.
on this and just looks over at Igrath and goes, "Excuse me, what?"
Are they speaking
I mean,
common or
it's just a
abyssal?
Well, no, all you
You're
can hear is
right.
Ikarath agreeing to date, saying he's agreeing to date, because you wouldn't understand the Krakens.
Ikrath has a spell that lets him speak with
Oh,
Krakens. He has
okay.
to speak with Krakens.
Yeah,
spell.
ask him where he got
Oh,
that spell from. Ask him why he can talk to Krakens, I guess.
Oh yeah, Wes. Wait, are you serious? You could actually talk to Krakens?
Well, I mean, no, I just rode halfway around the continent.
Thank
on
you so
Krakens,
much.
and we didn't
Thank you
say
so
a
much,
word
Frodo.
the
How
whole
you doing?
fucking bloody time.
I mean,
Yes, I can fucking talk to Krakens.
wait, how?
Like, I say something and they say something back. I don't.
We
How
understand
do
how
you think
talking
talking
works,
works?
Mr. Rat. We're asking how you're able to talk to Krakens.
Oh, well, I was just like, I need to talk to Krakens, and God was like, yeah.
This is fucking amazing.
Yeah,
Tarek is
that
just
makes sense.
broken right now, but he's gonna
What
watch
is,
for like.
okay, this is a genuine question. Why does every party just have like a monster fucker in them? That's
Have a board.
look. We have Icarus. Who's the person with the Hydra? I forgot already.
Wait, nobody's with a Hydra.
Nobody's with a Hydra.
Thalrak is
Yeah,
with a
someone said that
Kraken.
They needed a date with a Hydra. Damn. Did I get that mixed up?
Yeah, crack. Yeah.
Alvin has a date with the Archbishop
Yes.
Queen,
Okay.
and
yes.
we are all going to try and enslave a Kraken.
No,
to
a
force it
Hydra.
to fight
Not
the
a Kraken,
or
a Hydra.
Enslave a Hydra to help us fight the dragons.
Okay, I thought someone was trying to date the Hydra.
No.
Okay.
No,
then we
but-
also have.
Thalrak is dating a Kraken, though. Engaged to, sorry.
So we have Salarak, Icarus, and Kraylin well, not even seducing, but like trying to mend his very weird relationship with Farah. So that's great.
Well, I'll tell you, it all starts when a young, intrepid party confused tendrils for tentacles in a spell when they were in a graveyard. And thus a Kraken was born in the underground waterways of a cultist lair.
Oh, wow. Kind of perfect.
And then a series of unfortunate events led to it becoming a party Kraken. Alvin, would you like to tell them how it became a party Kraken?
I dumped a bunch of drugs into the water to get rid of it.
Oh, yeah, so you're the one that's
Oh, that's.
responsible.
And then Thalrak, in a drunken state, rode the Kraken through the sewers to go do some destructive bits, and then came up with the Kraken into the high-class inn. Both him and the Kraken frickin'
Oh my God.
wasted. And Kraken in his drunk state got
You guys
her a
telling
job
this-
there.
So you're partially
You guys telling this
responsible for
in
why
person?
Rosalind has an opioid addiction now.
Yes.
Great.
Yes, you are.
Yeah. Wow. Everything's
This
just
is-
coming together.
This is great. You got a 14-year-old addicted to opium. Good on you.
Oh,
I mean, if Alvin's
Wes
the one
is the
doing
character.
it, what's the problem?
exactly. Wes says this in character. Wow, this is a lot, but still gotta go check out that cult. You go do that.
So I look at Ikarath. Could you refrain from destroying the church just yet? We can still destroy it, but just hold on.
Wait,
Yeah.
does Icarus know anything about like Rashak that we don't know? Does he have any other information that we don't have?
He might.
Correct.
He actually might.
What's up now? What's this now about it? What a rash of what? I don't have any rashes.
We were in Rakoge, and we went to go visit this church that this group actually burnt down, and the dragon showed up.
I saw your church in Rakoge. It's fucking nice, mate.
Yeah, he stopped off in
Hey.
Rakoge.
Nice. Yeah, so
we were trying to do some renovations when we were there. Convince people to join.
People fucking love you in that city, mate.
hey,
Oh, that's nice. I'm very
They used to before, you know.
Oh yeah, so then
Well,
this god woman, I don't know what she is, but she came in with 3 dragons and started burning things down. She almost killed Callian. Actually, almost killed all of us. We had to run out of Rakoge through a swamp and through Fendal, where we ran into this group, and now we're here. Anyway, do you know anything about who she is? Why she might be attacking and why she's coming this way?
She has a rash, from what I've heard.
I use prestidigitation to
I'll do
show
it.
to make a figure, like a figure that looks exactly like Rorschach in my hands.
Out
By
of
the way, this is
character,
the
Yeah, I could do
though,
that with
real
minor
quick,
illusion,
Ikarath,
actually.
do you know stuff and your character does not remember? Or do you
Yes.
not know?
No,
that
I
you know?
remember everything you said.
Okay,
but I'm
cool.
pretty sure both Ikarath wouldn't remember, and I don't think anybody told him anything specific.
All right, perfect. Wanted to make sure.
No.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'll do
Ikarath
minor
looks
illusion
at the-
too.
Yeah,
Sure.
Ikarath looks at your guys' stuff, and he just leans his head back and he just shouts to this guy, "Oi! Should I know anything about this?"
Yeah, you get told about you get
Shut up,
told
everybody shut up.
you get told the same thing you were told before, basically, and that the crazy woman's coming in to burn down the church with the dragons, and she seems to have been doing a lot of that lately, destroying old establishments that she used to be affiliated with.
Yeah, so Ikarath looks back down after a second, and he goes, "Yeah, I think she's crazy." Now I've got a question for everyone. Why the fuck are we like, don't burn the church down? We want to burn the church down. What the fuck
We
is
want to
going
go
on?
in.
I
wanna
think
go
it
into
may
the
be
church
because
first.
I fired something at her, and she's not too happy with us.
We also want to go check out the church and see if there's any information and things that we could get from it. Because I don't know. I mean, this is just a church. I don't know if this is the whole organization. We need to find out more so we can
want
take down the
to burn the
whole cult before we burn
Yeah.
it down. You know?
Yeah, don't burn it
Alright,
yet,
this
but we will burn it.
will you promise me that I can burn it down sometime within the next 10 years?
Oh, for sure.
Oh, easily.
Yes. You know,
Yeah,
you and I
we've
can
got
work
enough.
together. I found a new spell. And I'm just gonna hold it out and start casting fireball.
Also,
Not,
out of character, Ikarath, you know out of character, there's many more than one church, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Go ahead.
Ikarath is also, he knows that it's a whole system of churches.
Yeah, I'm just making sure because
Okay.
I make up a lot of stuff really
I
quickly.
mean, yeah. That's probably what we're assuming. That's why we want to go check it out. First,
Yeah,
You
let's
know
do
what
that
I think-
right fucking now.
That was
Yeah. Well, we were going to, but then you showed up.
Well, then
go.
let's fucking go.
Oh,
And
actually-
Ikarath turns around and he tells the Krakens he'll be back in a little bit, and for them to get ready for the dragons.
All right, so they
That
nod
makes me
and they go
think.
underwater.
Makes me think if she's here to burn down the church, we burn it down first. Couldn't that make us allies with her?
Well, I was
You wanna
thinking
attack
that
us?
if she wants to burn the church down, what we could do is we could burn it down, and then we could cast like an illusion on the church, make it look like it hasn't been burnt down, and when she comes in, we trap her and we like, haha, gotcha, bitch. And then I don't have a plan beyond that because like, I just don't have a plan beyond that. But like, it's a pretty good start of a plan anyway. And then
What's your
Talion can build
story?
a new church.
Well, see, Plan B, I think, is the fact that we have a ballista, and we have one of the things we have to do before they arrive is go into the sewers below the
I'll be right back. Use restroom.
the oil estate. There's a hydra down there that we're going to put slave collars on to enslave and hopefully help defend the city. And then and Cyrus will pop in and say, "Well, I'm pretty sure Alvin has a way we can do this without having to kill the dragons."
But if it comes down to it, I also have my small my mercenary guild that can help, who has already agreed to assist us in this process.
Yeah, I think
So-
it's gonna be really hard to try to convince the dragons to turn against Rashak.
Rashak
It's
seems
worth
to
a
have
shot, but-
Rashak seems to have some sort of control on them, so that would if we want to ensure the breaking of her control over them, we need to do a couple of things. One of the things we'll have to do is I was able to help break control over one dragon by asking Grietus. I'll see if I ask him again and he will assist us. The other thing is we need to break her focus on the dragons. I have a curse spell that I can put on her that might assist us in that process. But we would need...
I think, and this is just me spitballing here, but if we kill the dragon, she'll probably not focus on them because she doesn't seem like a nice kind of person.
Yeah.
But if we kill the dragons, then they can't fight against her. And he's just like treading water still, by the way.
He will lean down and he'll help him out and be like, "You gotta get out of the water, Mike. There's krakens in there."
Nah. He's gonna push away, and he's gonna be using his staff like a paddleboard because it is a giant piece of wood. It is a support beam, and he's just like paddling along like a dog.
There's a lot to be done. And at the same time as I can assist in quite a few things around here at the moment, but at the same time as I need to establish a bit of
Mushrooms.
order. Maybe mushrooms, but I need to establish a bit of
Fuck yeah.
order in the city now that I have essentially taken over control. So,
So
Yes.
should we divide and conquer? Hydra Church and running the city?
I need to. I will keep help setting up. If you need me at the church, I can go with you right now. I just need to go check on a few things.
Is it night? What time of day is it? Should we like try
It's
to
the morning.
sneak in at night?
Morning. It's
The
morning.
morning. Should we try to sneak in at night? So they don't see us. I mean, I can sneak in without them seeing me. Anyway,
I
but
have invisibility, so I can bring another
too.
person on with me.
Three of us could go
Gonna
invisible.
come back.
Far more complicated than it needs to be. You are aware that I know what the church looks, what the attire of the people of the church looks like, and I do happen to be rather proficient with preparing disguises.
Okay, that is
So
true.
you want to go that route? I mean, I could do that too. I could also disguise myself.
I think we should just walk in there, take the information we need, and burn the place down when we're done.
Let's do it. Let's go.
I think that might give too much attention.
Really?
I mean, we don't know how quickly they communicate with each other. Might be able to like tell other churches, and then we won't have that surprise when we arrive at other churches
It'll
and burn them
put
down.
fear in their hearts that we're coming for them next.
I mean, that too.
Cyrus will look at Icarus and say, you know that I love where your head's at, but this one time, we have to be smart about this."
Or should we
God,
go
when
dis-
you talk like that?
Basically,
Can we
what we're gonna
disguise
do-
more people than we can invisible? It sounds like we can, right?
All right,
can
and
make
we
4
are gonna.
people invisible, and I think you can make 6 people disguised.
And real quick, we're gonna flip
Wow,
over
okay,
to
and I could do it to 7.
to Voltaire, and take a quick aside.
And
Hello, Gravekeeper.
Yes. How can I help you?
I need 4 skeletons.
Skeletons.
Yes.
Don't want the fleshy bits. That's what most of my customers come for.
Oh, I don't. I'm not a cannibal. I just need the bones.
Just the bones. What kind
Yes,
of
just the
bones?
bones.
Do you need all the bones? Do you just want leg bones,
I
arm
need
bones,
whole
finger bones?
Whole
Full-
skeletons.
Oh, skeletons. That's gonna cost you extra. We don't really part these out, make a lot more money. 10 gold. 10 gold per skeleton.
Say, I'm just seeing. If you don't mind, on my travels, I met a strange man by the name of Stephen Siegel. He calls himself an action hero. I feel like I get my friend to message him to come here. If that could lower the price at all, that'd be fine. If not, I'll still pay. But would you like to meet Steven Seagal? Seagal, I mean. Sorry. I don't know how he pronounces his name. Stephen Seagal.
On Seagull.
He says, sure, 9 gold apiece.
You know what? I'll give you 10. I can't deal with freaking 9 gold apiece. I'm not paying 36. I'll pay 40. I don't want to have an square number of 10 or 5.
All right. He says that you can collect them after darkness falls. You don't need people seeing ya walking around the town with skeletons. At least not from here. Get a few blocks away, then you can do whatever you want with them.
Alrighty. I hand him the gold. Would you still like to meet Stephen Seagal?
He says, sure, if the offer's on the table, I'm gonna have him autograph some bones. Tell you what, those be worth a little bit more.
Alrighty, I'll get my
Autograph
friend
bones?
to message him for you.
It's a rarity. I'll make all the fuss on the market.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna start a whole fucking company. It's a great plan. He can get me connected to the other people.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. He called himself an action hero. He also, I think, served in law enforcement once. I was very frightened for the guard at that time. But thank you very much, sir. I'm going to go back to my friend and tell him to get Stephen Seagal on the horn.
All right.
Have a nice day.
What a
back
nice little
to-
dragonborn.
Nice little dragonborn, 8 feet tall.
Well, when you're like really, really old, everybody's little to you.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
For Roslyn, he's just as big. Wink, wink.
So then finally you hear, Alvin, where'd you go? And Terry the Archmage comes walking in.
Hello, darling.
Says, Alvin.
Giant now.
What was that, Hellion?
Oh, never mind. You just made her really big all of a sudden.
Yeah, it was so people who hadn't seen her before could see her. Yeah. And is there more things? Oh, there. Okay, so go ahead. So she's just come in. Alvin, when are we having our date?
Terribly sorry. We've just had arrival of a new friend here as well as
Oh.
some dragons. So, got distracted here. Also, I need to figure out what I'm going to do with this city now that I am the mayor of it.
Oh, I'm gonna marry the mayor.
Overrock, I need you to do something for me.
What am I doing now?
You need to message someone I know named Stephen Seagal.
Stephen Seagal?
Yes, he calls himself an action hero. Here, he talks like this. I am an action hero. You are not here to leave your Hippocratic oaths. Sorry, that was a very poor impression, I'm guessing. But
Fair
He's-
enough.
I don't know. I've met him. He's very strange, alright? I think he might be insane. But I need you to message him for me.
You want me to send him? You want me to message him?
Yes, he needs to come here and talk to the Gravekeeper.
Where is he?
I don't know. The
Neither
last
do
time
I.
met him, up in a village up north, near. He was near Clastow. He might have been in Rakoge. He might be heading to Rakoge, actually.
Is this a character that's actually come up before that
I
I'm
don't
forgetting?
believe so.
Okay, I was
I
making
made-
sure.
It's a joke.
All right, I'm making sure it's not something I'm forgetting. 'Cause that's always possible.
I don't know off the top of my head how to contact him, because I would have to have known him.
I know him. Could you get? Is there a way to make me do it?
I don't believe so. Wait, there is. If we can find somebody that has a sending scroll, then we could get that from them. You use it yourself, and then you can speak to Stephen Seagal.
Stephen Seagal, not Steven Seagal.
Stephen Seagal. Very
Yes. I'll look for one. I'll check with the slavers first.
good. Is there a magic place in this city?
The slave
Oh.
collar makers.
Yeah, there's the slave collar makers.
You could obviously check with them. I was just wondering if there's like a general magic guild or shop around here. In my 5 years, did I know of anything?
The only thing that did anything was the Guild of Foreign Trade, which was run by, shit, what was the name of that? Where is Emer on this thing? I always forget the names. Emer, there we go. Run by 8, which is the Valrongians, which were associated with the Novostayan Church, and with Eduardo as well.
Oh, they're probably not here anymore. If you don't have anything there, you can obviously go talk to the guild. We can go look at the Guild of Foreign Trade, but I don't know how many of them are still here.
Alrighty, I need to get that done.
Of course.
All right. What else are we doing? What are you guys peeling off? What are we doing? What things are we trying to get done today?
Tarek is just gonna. I was gonna ask, like, is there any reason for me to be here anymore? There is no alarm, and we clearly need to get weapons made and armor made for the battle to come. There's nothing that I am needed for. I'm going back to the forge.
Not want to join us when we attack the Hydra?
I think there's plenty of you to handle the damn thing.
Then give us your slave collar.
By what?
He wouldn't have one. He wasn't with us.
one.
He
He wasn't with
out.
us.
Oh, yeah. Alright.
You're good. Thank you, Thalrak, for coming and over here as well. Yes, I don't believe anyone here is of I don't know if you are desperately needed here. If you want to head back to Bartholomew, you can.
I'm just making sure. If you want me to come deal with the Kraken, I will, but otherwise, long term, we need something. We need at least me and Bartholomew making stuff. But
I want to speak with Bartholomew later, so do let him know I'll be stopping by his shop.
Yeah, out of character, Bartholomew will finish all the stuff that needs to be done with or without you. You can do whatever you want. So basically you're sacrificing XP for your spell for real life XP, like character XP.
Alright, then Thalrak's just gonna go with him then.
Yeah, so you don't have to feel bound to do that. It's just you can do that, get that XP, or you can adventure into other stuff.
No, but I'm also thinking as Thalrak as a character, like the little Hydra incident, like if we're planning on killing it, there's more than enough people for that to not be an issue.
We're killing it. We're capturing it.
Yeah, they're trying to capture it.
Alright, well then he's gonna come with them.
We have slave collars.
This is going to be a very strange situation. We should probably, if we're going to be planning on doing the church today, we should probably look to sticking around here. The Hydra will have to be for tomorrow, because that's a whole day's journey for us to get there and back. So, I do have a way of getting it out. Shatter does destroy rock quite well. I double checked. I do destroy other objects with Shatter.
Because
So I can-
he's TNT.
And since rock takes double damage from thunder damage, it would my shatter attack.
Isn't
does
there
double.
somebody who has thunder damage?
That's me, shatter.
No, there's somebody else.
I also have shatter.
I have the Thunder Gauntlet.
I
and
mean,
those thunder damage.
I have a lot of fire damage, but that's it, my dude. I'm sorry.
Well, that was
I
me.
can also-
Wes is gonna punch the wall.
Yep.
Hmm.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, that we took off of Aaron.
Yeah.
So we have plenty
have
of
that.
thunder damage.
You wanna know what's
attack.
really funny about that thunder gauntlet?
Hmm.
That thunder gauntlet was never an item.
Yeah.
That thunder gauntlet was a spell that I misread,
Really?
and now
I
it's
thought
an
he made
item.
it.
Nope.
He made
Now
it
it's
as
Nope. It
an
was a
artificer.
spell.
Can't they make that?
Nope. It was just a spell. I found that out after
Really?
the fact.
It's an artificer.
Yeah, no. So Meta, what it
Class.
was it's a spell, but he built the Thunder Gauntlet because like for flavor, artificers are supposed to cast spells without using magic.
Oh, well, there
so
you go.
he had like the whistling birds for his magic missile, and he built a Thunder Gauntlet to cast that spell.
Yeah, so you're getting
it was
it.
purely flavor, so you're both right.
Yes, there you go.
Oh.
I don't honestly. I'm gonna step in here. We don't have to spend a lot of time here, but I built an artificer, and you can put the thunder gauntlets on any artificer. It's like an item they can build, just like how they can build a bag of holding and stuff like that.
Well, there you go. I have not.
Mhm.
Well,
But
anyways,
you are correct. Usually, it's only wielded by artificers. It's
Yeah,
not other
it
classes.
shouldn't be
Yeah.
useful.
Oh.
Wait,
I'm good at punching, so I made it work.
Wait, is that the thing from the armor? Or I might be thinking of it differently.
I have no idea.
I'm thinking, for some reason, I'm thinking of the armor, the guardian thing. They have gauntlets that do 1d8 thunder damage when you're not holding a weapon in the hand. Is that what you guys are talking about, or?
Yeah, that's it. Because this has 1d8 thunder damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's like a part of the armor.
Well, there you go. So,
Perfect.
as we
God
go,
tier for monks.
we have the church
Yeah, for
mission
real.
where your guys want to go to the church and do whatever. Who's going to the church? People drag to where you're deciding to go, and we will visit them in turn.
Yeah. So where are we going?
Okay.
I think we're doing
Stealth
church
people. To go to, yeah.
Which temple is it? Is it
It's 8.
Okay.
Yeah. See, notice how it's very cleverly and seamlessly edited.
Yes.
Yeah,
my
I will
screen's
head to
just
8.
super zoomed in. Rosalind's gonna go around to the back of the church to catch any stragglers.
What, are we murdering the church now? Okay.
We're not murdering the church.
Voltaire, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go check to see if the slave boys have a sending spell. Or sending scroll, sorry.
Also, everybody now has donned a black cloak and a necklace of Nova Stella.
Fair enough. If anyone
Can I
sees
just
a
not and just wait
Elric
outside?
refuses to put the necklace on.
Everybody who's going in will have been given a disguise by Jordy.
Okay, thank you, but I like my Mind Flayer coat better. It suits me.
All right, so Callian is going with Voltaire.
So
Graf has
I'll
his
go- I'll
disguise
go
on,
with
but he still has his hat.
Elric
Uh,
refuses to put the
so-
necklace on.
Well, the church might be
Yeah.
upset at me. No idea. So I'm gonna go with Voltaire.
okay.
Just gonna hide
Well-
his symbol and put on the other symbol. He has a different.
If anyone sees a crazy woman that goes by the name of Shania, let me know, because she hates the cult. She tried to attack us for just having one in our possession. So,
That's gonna be fun if we have to deal with her again.
but yes, just a word of the wise if we run into her.
So we're gonna reuse a map because I'm not finding another one.
The plan is we go in looking at like
All the churches-
cultists.
All the churches are the exact same design.
Yeah, it's foreign built churches.
They're like the fast food of churches.
Exactly. They're just mass manufactured.
They're so successful. It's like a franchise.
Exactly. Actually, they kind of have been. They've kind of been like taken over. Because they
Yeah,
started
we
out
gotta
as just
do-
a small sept.
I'm gonna work on the Lathandra franchise. I can just open up quick shops everywhere.
Callian, I will absolutely. I will explain something to you once we return to you. I have an idea with you, as well as Thalrak.
All right, so we will do the sending scrolls first, and then we will move to this. So Voltaire and Callian, you are walking along through the streets on your
I'll
way
go
to
into
the place.
Voltaire. I actually have the sending spell, but I need to know the person that you want to call.
Yes, I know. Ulvarak told me that as well. And I knock on the door. Slave boys! Slave boys! I need to talk to you.
You just hear a sniff from the other side of the door and nothing.
Oh my gosh. I try to open the door using the handle.
It's locked.
Oh
Um,
god. I'm
Vol-
not gonna like this. I drove.
Voltaire,
Yes? Callian?
maybe we can use a more gentle touch here. I mean, if these people are slaves,
Oh no,
if
they
you-
aren't slaves. They create the collars that make the slaves.
oh, that's not very nice then.
Back up, and I want to charge straight into the door to break it open.
Strength check. All right, you burst down the door and you see everybody all pointing their fingers at you and spells charging in their fingertips.
I don't want to hurt you, slave boys.
You
quickly
knocked down our door.
I need a sending scroll.
Why would we give you a sending scroll? You just knocked down our door.
I'll fix it. I need to talk to Stephen Seagull,
Who?
the action hero.
What?
Been in a lot of plays.
We don't have plays here. The last time we had one, all the actors got abducted by the freaking brothels.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Kralin had a fun night with that one. You know.
Oh my god.
Oh my. But the guards were writing a screenplay. Were they going to act that out? I hope not. Oh, will you take this screenplay written by the guards and change for a sending scroll?
He flips through it.
Honestly, it's quite embarrassing for them.
He says,
I
"I'll
forgot
take
we
it
totally
if you
forgot
can
about that.
secure me a group to play to act in it."
Whoa.
Oh, I think I might
out.
know a very large group of people who can act, or might have some acting qualities. And if they don't do it, well then, you can kill them if you'd like to. Callian, can you act?
I'm not much of an actor, but I can.
That's too bad.
I'm a good director. I have an idea. Well, I'm still trying to plan this date. What if the date was like a dinner and a show? And the
Oh,
show
yes.
we put this on. It could work out
Absolutely.
perfectly. Yeah.
You
That
have,
would be amazing.
you guys out of character do have an entire mercenary company.
You have those
Yeah.
people too.
Overrock's mercenaries as well.
Yeah.
Maybe we could just get them to do it. He owns them after all. It's like slavery, but they're paid.
Oh, dear.
Absolutely. I'll make sure to secure a group.
Make sure you send us an invite to the premiere.
Okay, yeah,
uh,
we'll be sure to do
And he
that.
gives you a scroll ascending.
Thank you so much.
Oh, nice.
I will make sure that is done. Alrighty.
Mercenaries like slavery, but paid.
That's a freaking quote.
Slavery but paid.
Alrighty. So, Callian, are you ready to hear the strange voice of Stephen Seagull?
Sure. Go ahead.
All
Well,
right,
actually, I don't hear it. That's not how the spell works. I've used it
Oh,
before.
yes, that's
So
right.
You
My
get,
bad.
to, you get to send a message to them telepathically, but only 25 words, and then they can respond.
Alrighty.
I'll count the words for you. You can just say it out loud as you cast the spell.
There's the information, by the way.
Alright, I open up the scroll and say, Stephen, I need you to come to Sea Falls to meet a gravekeeper. I'll give you a watermelon if you want one.
It's still you get 10 more words.
How many more?
You got 10 more words.
Stephen, I know you can hear me.
Stephen?
I will also help.
Okay, that's exactly it. Good job. He should be able to respond. So let's give him a second, and then maybe you'll hear it in your head.
Stefan.
Oh god, I can't do a Steven Seagal.
I can.
Just do a seagull impression.
Mine, mine.
Oh my gosh.
That,
I don't know what I missed. I muted Discord so I could go clip that.
that his response. They just.
Yep.
Good to hear, Stephen. I told you he was off his rocker.
Well, what do you
Alright.
say?
He just sort of squawked at me.
Ah,
I'm going to assume that's a yes. He loves watermelons.
Steven Seagal is an Aarakocra now. So like an Aarakocra
Oh my god,
control.
yes. Gotta be an Aarakocra monk.
you know,
If somebody can get me together a character sheet for that, he could potentially pop up later on at some point somewhere.
I
think we
can
can make that happen.
easily make it as well.
Actually, have Matt. Work with Matt because he's got the admin privileges.
Yeah, I'll talk with Matt.
And if you make that character, I'll slot him away as a character that could get used at some point, since he now
Alright.
exists in the universe.
I got it. I will definitely work with him.
All right, continue along.
Alrighty,
well, why did you have to contact this fellow?
I told the gravekeeper I would. I didn't get. He gave me a bargain of 1 coin, but I couldn't take that because my goal would not be a square number of like 0 or 5. So,
Yeah, I'm the same way. I understand.
yes. Maybe we should go try to get that play started up. Where should we go first? Our friends or Overak's slaves? I mean mercenaries.
Maybe we could go set up the play while they're all working. on
Yeah, it's a good
Let's
plan.
try.
You're setting up for the date.
Yes.
Yeah,
Slaves. Oh,
Um,
gosh.
Oh, real quick. How
Last
many
one-
disguises did I have to make? Because I have to roll those to see how good they are.
I don't need one. I have an
yeah.
outfit still.
I can disguise myself. Like I can use the spell to do it.
Okay, but still, how many do I have to make? I know one for Jordy, one for Tharak, one for Elred,
What else?
one for Cyrus.
Rosalind doesn't want one.
Rosalind doesn't want one. Does Ikrath need one? Or can he disguise himself too?
Igrath's dead by Igrath.
Ikarath.
Okay, I'll just roll 5 just in case.
Ikarath.
Sorry, headphone problems. Yes.
Okay, so who's getting the who's getting the terrible disguise?
Ikarath, are you able to disguise yourself?
Disguise myself?
Yes.
Let me check real quick.
Yeah, do you have the spell disguise?
Yeah, I have
self?
alter self. I have
Okay.
alter self. It's better.
So actually, I will take the bad disguise.
Okay.
I will take the bad disguise. The reason why I will give up the actual Novastayan cloak and symbol to whoever wants it. I will take the bad disguise, and I can cast disguise self to make a better version on top of it.
Ikarath. If you do match the disguise with a symbol of Novastayan, let me know if you use the symbol
Disguise
or
comes
not.
with it. The disguise is basically just the robes of the Novastayan cult plus the pendant of the Novastayan cult.
Are you putting that on, Ikarath?
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, that's what everybody else is doing,
It
right?
starts to burn as soon as it touches your body, and you take 3 damage.
Might
not
be.
real,
And
though.
just hear
It's
me
fake.
out. I won't wear it. And he just gently puts his on the floor and backs away.
And it also burns your hand as you take it off for 1 damage.
Guess I will take
And you guys can see his hand smoking.
Fair point. I understand now. It seems whatever divine figure has supported you doesn't like the Church of Nova Stan at all. So,
I think if they have divine powers, they'd be able to differentiate between a fake symbol used to infiltrate and an actual symbol showing subservience.
There's something a little bit more out of character. There's something a little bit more going on here.
That's
I don't
Yeah.
think. I don't think I should wear that little part of the disguise kit myself.
we'll just say that you lost it if they ask.
Yep.
I see no way this plan
Or,
can go wrong.
and again, I'm just spitballing here. We could just burn the whole place down.
Okay, you
But
can't
do that
say
after.
things like that after we go inside, all right?
We absolutely, and like Rosalind's just peeking around the corner. We absolutely can. By the way, I have fireball ready.
Oh,
Maybe you should stay outside, Rosalind, and then we'll go in and we'll let you know.
that's his
Yeah, that
call.
way, if we do need to burn the church down, you're outside and you've got a nice clean shot.
Yep, and I'm gonna prep Chaos Bolt for the first thing that I see that comes out the back door.
Should I cast Disguise Self or should I just go in? Because it would make sense if the brand new mayor of this town was walking around the city doing a check.
We don't want to draw too much attention.
Fair point.
Oh, also knock 3 times if you come out this way, just to be safe.
Fair enough.
Alright, so go in.
Yep, and I'm casting my Disguise Self on me.
Me too.
Alright, so we'll flip over there, and we're going to go and reuse this.
Dawnbringer Sorrow.
Yeah, so that's not Dawnbringer. We're going to pretend you don't exist. Alright, so you guys are approaching the church. There is a sermon being given at the moment about the greatness of Barteo and the Novostan Church, and how this is where you will find your purpose and forgiveness. And if you want a peaceful transition in the afterlife, this is the only place you can be. And other such things.
Jordy is going to hide his sneers and derision as they enter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you guys are walking in. This is going on. The Rick kind of sees you and looks at you, but like they're not doing anything, just continuing on doing his job. I mean, it's just a normal day as far as he knows. A bunch of people showing up.
All dressed up like them.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a normal day at the church.
Are we just, Wes, are you just sitting down?
I was. I was just listening, just waiting. I got up and I moved.
And they're just talking about how you must be completely devoted to the church and make sure that you pay your monthly tithes to ensure your soul's place in the afterlife.
Man, why does this sound a lot like Christianity? I mean, what?
The Barteo loves all of them, and just a reminder that they are hiring on for church employees still. And to meet him after the service in his office, if anyone would like to apply.
Okay.
Also, this whole section right here doesn't exist. The wall just stops here.
Okay, so there is no underground tunnels there.
No, it's just right here. Just that is not existing for this church here. It does in the other one. I'm gonna mark that down actually.
Okay.
Wall
Send a message
here.
to to Jordy.
in
What was the
Sea
plan again?
Falls. There we go. And just mark that there's a wall here in Sta Falls.
Okay.
Yeah, what were
I
we
think,
gonna
I think more
what were we
importantly, you
doing?
should deal with Ikarath and Elred. They seem to be doing things that are going to get us in trouble.
I would send a message to Elred. Elred, not so far.
It's okay.
Ikarath! What the?
Ikarath goes behind the stage.
Yep.
And, there's nobody back here, right?
No.
He
Couple of
pees.
windows. That's it. Okay.
Peace.
So Ricky hears the weird clattering and the kind of motions and bubbles starts coming around.
Dalrek just looks over at Alvin.
This is gonna follow Bubbles. This is gonna like act like he's
Bubbles,
helping
hey
Bubbles.
Nate, what are you doing?
I'm sorry, is this not the loo?
No, get out of here, you drunk!
What? I'm drunk. Yeah, alright.
And he starts
And he just starts walking
he's
out.
chasing you out like shoo 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 shoo.
All right.
Tharek,
Can I go the other way? I'm gonna take the opportunity to go the other way.
Sure.
Alvin,
Go
Shoo
towards.
shoo! Get out of here, you drunken bastard!
Alvin, are we doing for it now?
I don't even know what we're supposed to be doing here. Everyone was
With everything that's happened, I've forgotten the plan.
we were supposed to
Yeah.
check this out.
I don't think you ever had a plan.
We're supposed to like find stuff.
Find
Me-
out
Oh.
if they like
Me and
Rocco.
Alred whispers to Wes, "Help me search this room."
All right, yeah, let's look at it.
Investigation.
Shit, we should have Ikarath with us. He has a better
He
investigation.
really does.
Unfortunately,
Damn it.
Nicholas took a piss in the back.
I think he has a wisdom of 4.
I did all right.
You find some propaganda pamphlets, which are basically indentured servitude contracts if you get right down to it. But they're all unfilled out. They're all blank forms.
Okay. We don't find like any secret church documents about the master plan or something.
Nope.
Okay.
Time to move on then.
I guess we can check out another room.
Ikarath casts alter self on himself again, so
Uh-huh.
he looks different, and comes back into church. And this time he just sits down and he's chilling.
Okay.
I look over and I'm like, I'm pretty sure he's back in here again. Oh well.
So this is like a lounge dining area that you're coming across. There's like a couch, a table. There's some cards on the table. Looks like people have been playing. There's some remnants of food on some plates. There's a sink over there and an oven range right here.
I send a message to Thalrak, and then I'll also send the same thing to Giggles in the end. I think basically at this point we're just here that if those two get caught, we will handle the aggression out from out here. I send that to Cyrus as well, so he knows.
Perhaps you should let Ikarath know so he can move up behind the gentleman behind me. This is Cyrus. And that way we're in a really good position to deal with all of them.
Okay, I send.
Dalrek's gonna get up and he's just gonna go towards the back.
Okay, I send a message to Ikarath. Ikarath, move up 2 pews.
I already tried peeing, mate. It
No.
didn't go well.
I knew it. I
Move
knew
up
it.
2 benches.
Oh! Ikarath stands up. He starts trying to lift the pew.
No, Ikarath.
Oh my god.
They
I
all
step
look
up-
back at him. Are you all right, child?
No, I've
Oh,
got,
no,
hold
Does
on.
you look like you
Hold
need
on.
Barteo?
I've got this. Don't worry, brother. I can handle this. And I grab a hold of Ikarath and I'm like, just follow me, okay?
Okay.
And I bring him over here to sit down. Sit over here with me. There we go.
What are we supposed to do now?
I send him a message. We are waiting. If under the case scenario, will Elred or Wes get in trouble?
Okay.
So,
Wait.
So,
What do we do if they get in trouble?
if shit goes south, we prepare to attack.
Oh. Icharath pulls out his cards and starts shuffling them in his hand.
Fair enough.
All right.
So, real quick, out of character, Corey,
Yes.
could an argument be made that Elrid can roll at advantage while investigating in this church due to his backstory and
I mean, you
having
can,
a lot
sure.
of experience?
Yeah, it's a pretty bog standard church, sure.
All right.
We should investigate and see if there's any like hidden doors or cabinets and shit hiding anything around here. Actually, we should have probably done that in the first office. Oh well, we already rolled investigation for that.
All right, so I mean, you guys don't really find anything when you're looking around. You got a few like amulets of Nova Stayan laying around. I mean, it's just. I mean, you got like maybe like a couple copper, gold that couple of copper that have rolled under some tables. I mean, it's just a lounge area. Nothing special.
Okay.
Elrid grabs his axe out. Well, I guess there's nothing left to do here, but one thing.
Maybe we should wait for the back to the group. Wait for the ceremony to be over and take the priest or the pastor or whatever and interrogate him. Find out more about this church. Maybe we could find out about the organization overall.
Only if you make sure that he dies at the end of the interrogation.
With our group, I'm sure that won't be a problem.
That's good.
Exactly, Cyrus.
All right, so what are you guys doing?
So I guess we'll.
Start sneaking back.
All right.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
was
so,
just gonna stand there, like ready to go.
all right, what's going on?
Yeah, Wes will go take a seat next to Cyrus and tell him what him and Elridge just talked about. Very quietly.
All right.
Oh, charm person's pretty good too.
So you were telling that to which person?
Cyrus.
Cyrus. So Cyrus, you now know that they're planning to take hostage Ricky, the minister.
Oh, and actually, I'll move back. I'll go back around next to Alvin and tell him the same thing too.
Then I
So
will send
before you get up, actually, I'm gonna like grab your leg and keep you there because too much movement's gonna
Okay.
start making people suspicious.
Good point.
I whisper to, I think Jordy's beside me,
Yeah.
and tell him the plan too.
All right.
Does
So-
anyone try to tell Falrak? I'm asking this now.
Unfortunately, I don't know, so I can't message
So
you
the
and tell you.
sermon finishes
really
up
like
and
to you
people
is if you
start
message
shuffling
me.
out.
Okay.
And Ricky starts walking towards his office.
Oh,
I send message to Wes and Elrid. To Wes first. What's the plan?
We're gonna go talk to this pastor and try to interrogate him. We didn't find anything in the office, but we gotta find out information from him.
I have
So-
an idea.
Someone barricade the door. Lock the door so
So
no one
real
can get
quick, like, oh no! As soon as everybody else is left and Ricky's out of sight, Falrak's coming to the front door and he's shutting it.
I have an
Nice.
idea, Eldred. I have an idea. Let me do a little bit of magic here to see if we can gain some leeway on Ricky and make him a little more cooperative.
Sure, by all means.
All right.
And if
So-
magic doesn't work, force might.
Yes,
I have
if
a
magic
very
doesn't
sharp
work,
sword.
Have you?
Is
everyone
it a
else
diamond
have that
sword
plan.
sword?
Do you like my sword?
So I will come over to here
Yep.
and peer in to and then see Ricky.
Says, child, what brings you here?
Oh, I just have some questions about the Church of Nova Stan, if you don't mind my.
What questions do you have?
Hey, Meta, real quick, is there a way to like barricade the doors? Do they have like a giant?
There's
wood...
pews.
There's pews.
No, I didn't know if they had like an actual like wood block that I could put on the door to keep the doors locked.
No, it's just a lock.
Okay.
Oh, actually, in that case, before I went over, I'll come back and take my spare quarterstaff and I'll stick it through the door.
Well, you see, there's a lot of curious things about this church. But the information I'm looking for is down to the nitty gritty as I point towards him and cast Charm Person.
Okay.
So he needs to make a Wisdom saving throw against DC 17.
All right. Since we're gonna be making small amounts of throws here, we're gonna take out fancy dice.
Fancy dice.
Fancy dice.
Also, make sure to send my name
Fancy dice gets a 2.
through chat.
Fancy dice want me dead.
A 2 is a massive fail against a 17.
Yeah, he 100% is charmed by you.
Well, so, dear Ricky is your name, correct?
Yes.
Anything devious going on with the Church of Nova Stan these days?
I mean, aside from the fact that we just take their money, I mean, if there's anybody who seems like they're out of the ordinary or maybe exceptional, we are supposed to pass that along to our superiors, and they tend to go missing, but they tell us not to worry about that. But I mean, who's not making a little money on the side here in Sioux Falls?
Yes,
Period.
Who are your superiors?
Yeah, everyone can come forth and ask the questions now because he's considered a friend, and I can let him know that all of you are my friends and
Perfect.
therefore friends with you.
I'm not quite sure, really. It changes. For a while, I was reporting to some lady named Rashak, but she stopped coming as of late, and we got a messenger from supposedly somebody higher up at the church that we were no longer to associate with her.
I
the
sent
name of this
message to.
person?
Oh, no, pass it.
What was that?
What's the name of this person who told you not to associate with Rorschach anymore?
It was just a messenger with with an encrypted letter. It's just standard church encryption.
Encrypted.
Have
letter.
that?
Do you have the encryption key?
Yeah, he holds up the little thing that, one of those dial things.
Oh, well, we need to borrow this.
It's just fine. If I got an extra one, don't tell anyone. We're not supposed to have backups, and if we lose them, we're supposed to report it. So don't tell anyone.
Don't worry, your secret's safe with us. We're all friends here.
All right, sounds good. Okie dokie.
Explain
I have the letter too.
what things were like when you were reporting to Rorschach.
1 second. So she would just come. I would give her the ties and give her the list of extraordinary people who we happened to find, and she would go along her way. I mean, it was a pretty unexceptional business dealing.
So, Ricky, is there any sort of secret rooms in this church?
Nope, just as far as I know, anyways. But it's always just been just the church, day-to-day operations. I wouldn't recommend going in the loo after Bubbles gets done with it, but aside from that,
I think the most important question any of us can ask right now, I'm being dead serious about this, is there a fire suppression system in any of your churches?
no. Why would there be?
Hot damn! I'll be right back. And Ikarath walks out through.
Ikarath,
Oh
I
my God.
grab Ikarath before he leaves and I whisper to him. Do you want them to have zero response to this? Because I have a very interesting way of doing this.
I don't mind. I was just gonna look for flammable things to stack in the middle.
Oh, but I mean, doesn't Raylan have Fireball?
What, you think he's the only one who can set things on fire?
Well, no, I mean, but if we want this thing to burst quickly, Rosalind, my bad, Rosalind.
Yes.
So many names. I know. Doesn't Rosalind have fire?
Where is Rosalind, by the way?
Outside.
Rosalind's outside.
Oh, yeah, in
Rosalind's
the back.
Outside, holding his hand with scorching ray at the door, just waiting for someone to walk
Oh,
in.
well, here you go. There's never been a reason to, open this up, but, I mean...
Also, remember, knock 3 times before you open up the door, or else you will be getting hit with 3 scorching rays and a firebolt.
Fair
To
enough.
the tune of staying alive with staying alive.
Yeah, there is a back entrance. Right there.
Yep. So that's
But
why
there's a wall
I'm
there.
waiting.
You might want to
Oh,
change
yeah.
the wall so it
That
goes
wall
to the right.
belongs here now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the reason why I'd say this is I can ritual cast silence, and he can cast fireball, targeting the center of silence. Therefore, fireball makes no noise.
Oh, that's a good
I don't
idea.
think you know this, man, but when everything is on fire, it doesn't matter.
Yes, I understand that, but I'm saying, the whole people in the city would hear a fireball go off, and then people would rush here to help put it out. If you want, this
Right,
place
that's
to
why we
burn
stack
down-
all the flammable things in one place.
Yes, but I'm saying then I can cast silence in that location, fast fireball in all those flammable things, and it burns quickly with very little response time.
Yeah, alright.
All right,
I'm just gonna start stacking things then, mate.
all right, have fun.
Thanks, mate, I will.
If
And
there's
Ikrath is
anything-
now going to take anything that's flammable and start piling it right here next to the stage.
All
If you
right.
see anything important up there on the stage, do let us know.
Ikrath will investigate to see if there's anything important up here.
Oh boy.
Wait. Here's my fucking... Sorry, had the wrong sheet pulled up.
11.
+8 though.
Yeah.
Here's an interesting question for you, Ricky. Who makes the decisions about how people who leave the church are dealt with?
Well, that's not me. That I tell it to Rashak, and she gets it lately. I mean, it used to be Barry, but he's been gone for years. I don't know what happened to him.
Do we know a Barry?
I think we might have killed a Barry.
We might have killed a Barry.
Out of character. I think we probably have killed a Barry or two.
I wonder if this guy I wonder if this guy's higher ups at one point was pizza and sausage.
Elred asks Ricky if he's able to send a message or have a higher up leader come to the church at short notice.
Unfortunately not. They come by once a month at the end of the month, and that's in another 2 weeks.
Outside of
Oh.
character,
Ooh.
they're not gonna have a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Do we know a Barry?
We probably killed a Barry. And real quick,
Wes,
while you're investigating, we're gonna flip over.
oh, I just wanted to ask Ricky
Yeah.
another quick question.
Yep, go ahead.
I wanted to ask him, where's the leadership?
I don't know. They come by once a month at the end of the month, and they
Where are
take
their
their
like
dues.
headquarters? like, the
I mean,
main
they don't
church
tell
headquarters.
us.
They don't tell him.
Damn it.
Very
Where-
hush.
You know where other churches are? Yeah,
I mean, there's churches in most major cities.
Shit. Okay. That's all I got
So
right
it's a
now.
big organization. There's a lot of money to be made.
Okay, hold on. While you do this, I have to air this out mentally out of character to understand this. So Rorschach is going around destroying the churches of Nova Stoa. Rorschach used to be the
Mhm.
person to whom they reported, and then they got a
Well, the local ones did, not all of them, just local ones.
okay. Then they got a message that they no longer reported to Rorschach, and and I don't know why, from somebody who's allegedly higher in the church, that they have no way to verify. Rorschach's our ally.
We need to speak with her.
Yeah, I think so.
Fuck me, dude.
That's what I'm saying. I think she's our ally.
We can find a Kraken to fuck you.
You have no idea how many mental gymnastics I just had to go through to realize this woman we're trying to kill is potentially an ally.
I'm saying if we burn down this church and she shows up, we could be like, hey, we burnt down the church that you were trying to burn down.
I just want to
did
say
it
for
together.
1 second, Jake Gigs DM do good. Jake Gigs, you still there?
I'm sorry, what did you say, Matt?
I said just gotta ask, DM do good?
I don't know yet.
DM
Oh.
too good.
Because I don't fully know the nature of Rorschach's separation. Like, I don't
here's
know
the
if
plan.
I don't know if Rorschach is no longer considered the leader of the church because she was causing the corruption. That explains all the tendrils and the shit that she was doing during our first part of the campaign, or if she was out so that they could do corruption rather than of the material realm, of the shadow realm. I don't know. So until I know, I can't answer that question.
Nope.
Here's what I figured out. Rorschach has 3 dragons, just like Daenerys in Game of Thrones. Wes is from the north and doesn't know his real parents. I say we get them together. I ride a dragon. I ride a dragon, is what I'm saying. And get with Rorschach because of that donk.
Doro wants to be.
Yeah, Doro wants Rorschach.
Who's that?
The idiot guard captain, who's a drunk as well.
Oh, well, thinks
So
think we could kill
long
him pretty
ago-
easily.
How long ago was Rorschach, or did you receive this message that you no longer reported to Rorschach?
Fuck, that's a good question.
That's a relevant question.
Here. Let's put it in this. Was it before or after we were in Rikoge?
It was so yeah. It would have been shortly after you guys dethroned her in Rikoge.
Okay, there we go.
What does he
So
know
she's an
about
ally.
Rorschach?
I
But
think
real
Meta
quick,
wants to bring over the other group. Real
yeah,
quick,
we're
so
gonna
they
flip
can-
over to there real quick, and then we'll get back to you guys.
Right.
So Voltaire and Callian.
Alrighty, my friend. Where would we go to set up a play? Maybe the inn. Is that wherever Olvrak and his girlfriend are going to have the?
I was thinking we just do.
You could do it on the seashore, not the seashore, like the shoreline.
That could work too.
Huh. Well, what do you think would work best, my friend?
Well, I was thinking the barracks only because that's a space that we have some authority in.
Yes.
where we've all been staying, and we could sort of make the place look good. I was talking to Wes last night. He said he was willing to cook.
Very nice.
So yeah.
Well, then I guess that's where we set up the play.
Also, did you get me some skeleton bones and stuff?
Oh yes, yes. The gravedigger, 4 skeletons. I'm gonna have to pick him up tonight because he doesn't want me walking around with skeletons. Yes.
Okay. Well, I'll come with you when the time's then. But those skeleton servants, they could even be in the play as well.
Oh, that would be amazing. But I guess currently we should go to the barracks and
Sure.
prepare the date and prepare a stage, and I guess tell the mercenaries they're actors now.
Has Elvin given anybody in the party's authority over the mercenaries at this point?
I don't think so.
Elvin?
He has not.
Okay.
No, I
Oh, by the
haven't.
way,
Especially not Sarna's Smoothie and Sandy, who I just recruited last night.
Oh yeah.
Alveric Mercury. The rest of them would have. They would have had time to. The rest of the party would have had time to speak with. But as far as Sarna, Smoothie, and Sandy, those were brand new fresh.
Okay.
recruits. So
either way, we might have to end up using the party members. But
That won't be a problem.
but by the way, Meta, real quick.
Yeah.
Callian's interested in buying, maybe on the way as we're walking back, how much would it cost to get like paper and ink to like draw and write?
Let me
enough,
look.
like maybe a small book or something.
I can tell you exactly.
All right. Also, a side note to everybody in both parties: if at any point you are feeling like you are underpowered compared to anybody else in the group, don't be afraid to DM me. I probably don't know you're underpowered.
It would be 10 gold for
One
a
sheet is
one-ounce
2
bottle
silver
of ink.
points for paper.
Okay.
For parchment, it's
So-
1 silver point.
But
Okay,
if you,
well,
yeah,
at least like maybe like
you want a full book,
yeah, like how much would it cost to like have enough paper to write a book?
because you can buy a blank
Yeah.
book.
Oh, a
That's-
blank book? Oh,
A blank
yeah.
book,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
books are blank. You can buy them blank, and they are 25 gold pieces for a blank book, and a bottle
Yeah.
of ink is 10 gold. So it's 35 gold for the set.
Yep.
Okay. I'll do that. So I'll buy that on the way back.
Okay.
Alrighty,
Thanks.
let's go to the barracks and start setting up, my friend. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'll check my sheet. I'm pretty sure I'm 18 or 19.
And he's a Papa Bear. Well, Mama
Yeah,
Bear.
I'm 18 years old. But somehow I
Yep.
end up being a bit of a parent in the group along with the others.
I'm about 27 years of age, which is almost middle age for a dragonborn. I only live to be about 80.
Oh, really interesting.
Yes. Well, let's start setting up, and hopefully Ovrak will enjoy his date.
Okay, awesome.
All right. So what you guys can do is, if you guys want to, I don't know how to. What are you guys preparing? What are you guys putting into place?
I guess I'll be like sort of trying to construct a stage out of like any materials that are in the barracks.
All right. I mean, you could throw some sables together. That'd be a platform.
Yeah, probably do that.
Sorry. In my bag of holding, I actually have 2 tents. So maybe we could use the tents as like curtains almost for the stage.
Yeah, you could do
Yes.
Yeah, and then also I have my continual flame torch. So I have a torch that will never go out. So maybe we could use that for something. I have no idea. But when the
Okay,
when
one
the
second. Let me do
starts-
something real quick.
Yeah.
Paint. All right. So what we've got, and anybody can pull up the stream at this point right now, because we're doing some fun things.
I'm setting up the stage.
Oh yeah. So you're gonna get a square room. This is your square room. Where do we want the stage? Well, we're gonna say the entrance is like right here, and we're gonna say this section is kind of cut off for like quarters and stuff. Tables. You're gonna say that your stage is right here. Whatever, gigs. Your stage, yeah, we're gonna say your stage is right here. They have a small bar over here, and they have some tables.
Yeah, any tables.
And like here's a
we want the
counter for like doing shit.
Tables we should have at least 2 for the dates.
We have 6 tables at present.
No.
We need 1 table off to the side for the date. They can't sit with the rest of us.
Okay, so we're gonna move. Why don't we? Well, that's a bad way to do that.
They should probably have theirs right in front of the center stage.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Let's get rid of these.
Yeah, like a VIP at like a comedy club or something. Like they're right in the front.
I need to erase. There's so much to erase, and it's
Meta,
such a small erase.
use your select tool. Use the select tool.
Oh yeah.
Select that part of the drawing, and then just hit delete.
Boom. And then you've got a circular table. No. We're going fancy here. This is gonna look like shit.
Large ornate table.
Oh god.
It's a heart.
A heart
Oh,
table.
no.
That's a really nice heart.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I drew it with a mouse. And like here's
That's
some
all-
like living quarters and such shit. Like you got rooms back for the barracks, and these is totally perfectly lined up into scale. Don't worry about it. That doesn't go through the wall.
So yeah, the people who have the really small room in the back, those are the people who are
They've got, like-
misbehaving.
They've got like a table back here for couple of tables back here for hanging out with each other.
We're completely designing the goddamn barracks right now.
Yep. And this is the office. So do I have a text? Yep. Office, which is obviously your office now. How do I make that?
No
Yeah.
corner office? For shame.
All right. So this is the barracks as we know it. Actually, yeah. And we could just probably as easily from this point. So let's save this. This is the best map we've ever made.
Custom
For
map.
sure.
The barracks can obviously be upgraded into the case scenario where we obtain more people, but for now it's perfect as it is.
Yeah, let's go add a Sea Falls barracks. Oh darn, I always hit the wrong button. Okay, turn off the grid and name it City of Thieves Alvin's Barracks. Oh wait, we already uploaded, so I just have to pull it out now.
Well, while he's setting that up, Voltaire, I also happened upon this potion back in I think it was Rokoge. We talked to this guy called Billy Days.
Oh no.
He gave me this light potion, but he didn't exactly tell me what it does. He just said that when you drink it, you become the
Oh
light.
Lord, I hope I told you what that actually does out of character.
You did not actually. You just told me that when you drink it, it makes you the life of the party. and it
Okay,
makes some
yep,
sort
I
of
know what it
light
does
potion.
now.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll tell Voltaire. I don't know exactly what it does, but maybe
You guys can
while we're
drag
doing
yourselves
performance,
on, by the way, in
someone
a second.
someone can drink that.
So maybe. Or we could spike all around Terry's drinks.
Oh, that could work too.
I am scared as to what that was going to actually do.
What?
That potion.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
I have no idea what it does, but
Probably
Alright.
not the craftsmanship.
Also,
but
you got like people. You got some people drinking here. You got a person working the bar. This person's working the counter. These people are in their rooms.
Oh, and I already gave them the 50 gold I promised Sarna, Sandy, and Smoothie as well.
Yeah, they're doing their things. They're hanging out.
I just letting you know they did get their pay. I didn't.
Oh, that reminds me.
Deny
How
them.
much money was it for the teleporting of our party?
Oh, it was 25 gold for each one of you, I believe.
So 100 then.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would have probably given that to you before the adventure we're on.
Yeah.
So take 100 gold.
Okay.
All right, so Callie and Voltaire, you find yourselves here.
Alrighty. The table's modest, but it'll do, and that stage looks okay. Should
Yeah.
be enough room
Yeah.
for us to perform. Here's the copy of the screenplay now. We might have to wait for Overak to return to get these fine people over here to perform it.
yeah,
Or
for sure.
we can have Thorak can play Mord, and I'm sure he would love doing that. Jordai L could make a convincing who's the female love interest.
By the way, that's where the seats are for this table.
Who's the
Okay.
female love interest?
I'm scrolling.
Terry,
up
the
to
Archmage
man.
of Clean Johnson.
No. He's talking about it from the
No, in the book.
screenplay.
Screenplay.
Oh.
Thank you.
It's the goddess.
Yeah.
Get her name.
Shayla.
The elven
Shayla
goddess
is
or
the
something?
name.
Jordan could provide a convincing Shayla. I'm not sure how
Interesting.
open he would be to doing that. Might have to force him.
Might have to force.
Sure, Cyrus and the rest of your friends wouldn't mind helping out.
Oh yeah, Roslyn is he's a really good dancer, and also he can make lights float around and stuff. I think he'd fit in.
Also, isn't
very well.
Ikarath a bard?
No, he's a wizard, right?
You're the wizard.
Oh yeah, Ikarath
No,
can-
he's not. Not no mo. Well, kind of.
Really?
He's got a fucking golden loot. I don't know if you remember that.
Are you
Yeah.
a bard now, Ikarath?
Multi-class?
No, but
No, he-
might
he
as well
needs it.
have.
Drunkard could play some tunes on his fancy lute he has.
Yes.
Drunkard.
Well, we actually we had a situation with him where his music actually well, it got us into some trouble, but I'm sure it would be helpful on the date. I don't want to ask Alvin to have to play music on his own date.
Yes, it's
so-
his own day. He should enjoy it with
Exactly.
his female companion.
Oh, by the way, I'm gonna get the 2 tents that I have. I'm gonna like stretch out the tarps and like hang them up so they're sort of like curtains on the stage.
All right.
We can, like, maybe
Wow,
opening-
that's tense.
Yes, Callan, you can be a great director. I could supposedly. You say you have a torch that never burns out. We could use that as a spotlight if we put it in some glass and point it
Well,
around.
I also have the ability to use my goddess's light to just light up a room. But you know what I was thinking? If we have some sort of shiny ball that people like dance around, I can
Yes, that
put fire to light at the ball, and then the whole room would be really cool.
Yes, it would be quite nice.
Yeah, it could even be. I don't know. The word disco ball is coming to my head, but I don't know what that means.
Yes, that would work.
Maybe if someone has some
Get
shiny
Balrak to
armor-
forge one for you.
Yeah, if someone has some shiny armor, like that armor that Cyrus is gonna wear.
What kind of armor do you need? I need specifics, and Thar just pulled
He
out
needs
his
a
note for
disco
me.
ball.
Disco ball.
Thought I can make shiny stuff.
I could just fire light at it, and I need it to like shine.
Meta, how much would that cost in gold?
I mean, if you're just taking, I mean, how much would a single bar of steel cost? Because I mean, you would just basically just be making a hollow sphere and then just hammering out facets. So
Yeah, it can be pretty crude.
Okay.
Yes, yeah. The real question is, whose bed do we take?
Thar's gonna walk up to. I'm sorry, who's asking for the disco ball?
oh, you're not here at the moment.
Callian's
Okay.
asking.
It's a name dropped you.
Yep.
Okay. No,
But they probably will later.
We will come
Okay.
to you.
that's fine.
Yes.
I also have the ability. now this
Unless
is a
you
weird-
happen to wander in to this, because I mean, you're not part of the. Wait, no, you're in the other group, aren't you, right now?
No, I accidentally threw myself in here.
Okay, so go ahead. Kellyanne and
Oh, I was
Voltaire.
saying I also have the ability, if needed, I could do the light thing. Also, I could just start making it rain inside of the room.
Oh yes, we could contain it over the stage, but then we might need to waterproof the stage or else it'll rot, and I don't think Overak wants that in his own barracks. So.
It's a good point, but I'm just thinking about the rain. because we
Except
have-
for Prestidigitation can take care of that, and he is dating the Archmage of Clean. Just going
I'm
to
sure
say
he'll
that
help
for a moment
Yeah.
here.
So,
She can help
we
us out
take
if things get-
Overak's bed or Overak the mercenary's bed for a prop? They're probably not going to want it back.
This is tricky. It's up to you. Which bed do you want to put onto the stage?
We'll take the mercenary's bed. Overak is too much of a friend to me.
Okay,
We'll take it in the night while he's asleep.
of course.
Yes, while he's sleeping in the bed, we'll just lift it out from under him.
Do you need me to make a custom bed for you? For this?
Okay. Well, that's all I had planned. My other plans involved maybe using those skeletons as like weight staff.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
Going around, may I take your order? Oh, they would love
Well,
that.
I don't know if they can talk, but
I think you may talk through them. I'm not sure.
oh, can I? Oh, well, I've never used the spell before, but I guess we'll find out.
Not sure about magic either. Something. My brother is much more experienced. He went to wizard school.
Nice. Well, either way, I think we're set up here. The only thing we need now is actors.
Oh, don't worry. They'll be back sometime soon.
And that disco ball. So maybe we should go talk to our
I
good
think
friend.
he's with the others right now, but once he gets back, absolutely. And we'll have to propose him the idea of acting as his very god. There's
Yeah.
also the battery, Elrid. He is a follower as well.
Battery.
The battery.
Callian has no idea what you're talking about, but he'll go along with it.
Oh, out of character, he's referencing the fact that the dwarf was being used as a battery in Party 1 to power an Eldritch Horror.
That's awful.
Alright, so we'll flip back to the church
Yeah.
again. We're back here. Icarus piling up stuff. Valeric has barred the door. You guys are still with Ricky. What are you doing?
Alred asks if anyone has any further questions.
I have no other questions.
I mean,
If any of you have
I don't know how
questions-
to articulate half of my questions.
Oh,
But I'm also assuming he doesn't know the answer to most of those questions. And I also know that after the hour's up, he's going to know he was charmed, so we're going to have to kill him anyway.
I will go. I have no other further questions at all. I need to step away for a moment, as I do need to take my time to do something. And I will step out here, and I'm watching Ikarath pile up stuff, and I will begin ritual casting.
Also, I just want to
silence.
say for a moment, murder hobo. There have been no rolls today.
Read charm person. Read it.
You know what?
The charm creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance with its spell.
Oh no, I know,
knows
but you
the
knew
charm.
what it
Holy
was going
shit.
in, so I
Are
just
we-
find
are we
that
looking
amusing.
This guy?
I'm not angry about it.
Oh, it's also the fact that we technically have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 people at least here who don't like the Nova Stain
Oh
Church.
yeah,
Mhm.
I just like
So-
calling it out. It's hilarious.
One person who has to burn down the Nova Stain Church, and
He has to burn down a lot of Nova Stain churches, actually.
So we
Uh,
have.
So sorry.
Actually,
uh,
a few of us made a vow to take down the church, so.
Yeah, but Icarus is a little bit different than yours.
It's different, yeah.
So if you guys, like I said, you guys really need to go back and watch the episode. It's gonna go live, like I said, at 9 o'clock, so right when we're done here. Because, like I said, I literally recorded. We did a mini session for about 2.5 hours, and it's the entire tale, which is quite the like Greek epic mythology type tale. We're talking like
That's amazing.
Journey of Odysseus style.
The Tale of Icarus.
That's actually what it's called, I'm pretty sure. Let me see what I uploaded the name as. The actual name, let me look. Official name, file name, and I'm going to show this on stream. Icarus Tale.
Icarus,
Alright.
yeah.
I'd like to point out that he doesn't, in fact, have a tail. It's merely a tale about Ikarath.
It's a tale about you. The people who do have a tail. There are people in this party that do have a tail, though.
Right,
feel like
that's
the
the,
only-
that's the
I
reason
feel
why
like
it's an
the
important
only-
distinction.
I feel like the only two people who wouldn't get this are you and Rosalind's in character. Everybody else gets that.
Yeah.
Could you guys do me a favor and give me a moment with Ricky? I need to have a private conversation with him.
Alright. All yours. Also gonna go take back his staff that's barricading the door so it doesn't burn.
Yes. So Eldred, you're up here with us.
And then Jordy's going to shut the door behind them, and then he's going to lock it. And he's going to turn to Ricky and say, and he's going to pull his hood back and say, Ricky, by chance do you recognize me?
You're gonna have to send me a little bit of backstory and DM.
Okay, one second.
Ricky, no, not at all.
There's a lot of information going on in this world, so I rely heavily on players to keep track of a lot of their stuff to remind me where things are.
That reminds me literally of a TikTok I saw today, which was like a scene from Justice League when Lex Luthor and Flash switch bodies, and Lex Luthor wants to see who the Flash is, and he takes the mask off and goes, I have no idea who this is.
Yep.
That's the first 2 paragraphs from my
Okay.
character sheet.
I don't even know who you are.
Oh, okay, yeah. He remembers reporting that you were leaving the church to one of the monthly messengers.
But he still regards you as a friend until you stab him.
Right. Are you aware of exactly how much hardship you caused me with that act of yours?
Sorry.
You don't have to answer. You don't have to
Well,
answer.
no.
It's
So
a
repeat
rhetorical-
that. I saw a notification in Discord. I didn't want to make sure I was missing anything. It
Yeah.
was this
do
prompt
you
by
understand-
Rosalind, and it just sounds like Rosalind and Kellyanne. So go ahead.
Says that. Do you understand how much trouble you caused me with that act of yours?
I do not. I honestly don't know. They just tell me to send them the message.
Well, let me see if I can adequately describe this to you. And Jordy's gonna pull out one of his katanas and stab him through the rib cage,
All right, roll the hit.
as he says something a little bit like this. That's a big oof.
But technically, you would have advantage because he's surprised and wouldn't know it's coming.
Oh, that's fine.
I mean, you hit either way, so.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then roll
And
damage.
Since he's surprised,
It's an instacrit.
oh, instacrit! I didn't even think about instacrit. I just rolled with sneak attack.
So roll
Assassin.
another
If you
set of
attack
dice.
before them, and if you roll before them, and yeah.
That's some amount of damage, but he's dead. And he slumps off with the sword onto the ground in a big pool of blood.
Yep, and I feel the connection of charm person drop from me.
Howard whispers to Ikarath, "Isn't that just music to your ears?" as he hears Ricky scream.
Did Ricky scream?
Yeah, Ricky did scream. He didn't try and muffle him. And then he died.
Ikarath turns around and goes, "No, I think that was an actual scream, mate. Music usually sounds pretty nice. It sounded painful."
Yes, it does, in fact. So if everyone wants to help Ikarath stack everything up here, I'm casting the silence spell.
Jordy's gonna come out as he's sheathing his sword and say, "Did I miss anything?"
Nope.
Howard
we're
gives him a thumbs up.
We're just moving everything in. Would someone like to go inform Rosalind to come in?
Oh,
Ikarath,
Yeah. Also, out of character.
Ikarath looks at Jordy and he goes, "Hey, were you playing music just a second ago? There's a bit of confusion on that."
I don't think I have ever played music.
Just a audible.
Aw, Mike,
smack
you're
is
missing out.
heard. An audible smack is heard as Thalrak just face palms extremely hard.
Thalrak's been having a facepalm kind of day.
It's been a lot of that today, yes.
And just for the record, there was never any plan for the bearded krakens to appear anywhere else, and it just happened.
They're a major plot point.
They are now. They've become like so somehow Thalrak.
So Thalrak has become the Iron Man of this cinematic universe.
So Thalrak is they're everywhere now. You've just contributed like a huge plot thing to the world, and it's great.
Oh my god, yeah.
Like
What
there's
is
so
that?
much lore about Kraken biology in this campaign that didn't exist before.
What is that circle?
I was trying to see how big a fireball would be so that we could, appropriately get the pews together.
No,
No,
we don't even. So we don't even need fireball actually, because remember we retconned this while we were sieging the hill people's base. If you cast firebolt and sacred flame at the same time, it'll ignite everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but I'm
Cyrus, we can fucking do our thing.
Oh my god!
No, Karath and I have to do this. We planned this.
Yes.
We have to do
So-
this.
I will still have
Wow.
silence in there so that the crackling of flame will actually not be heard.
Because
Yes,
of that,
That's good.
Oh my god, yes.
I'm gonna.
Fuck
I was
yeah.
just gonna let. I was just gonna let Rosalind light it up because I thought that would be funny. But I'm just gonna do the knock. Let him know it's me opening the door.
Okay, thank you. So, remember?
The
Just
staying alive though.
Alright. As you get to the last knock, Rosalind's gonna kick the door in, so it's gonna be like pop, 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 pop.
Oh my god. I definitely. I think I can make it out of the way. How much dex I have.
The Krakens have become the Lord of
yeah.
the Ring Eagles of our world.
Facts.
So I won't
Jesus
explain
Christ.
why. I won't explain why yet, Rosalind, because this is going to be kind of a surprise. But you won't need to worry about fireball now.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So
Tell Rosalind what's going on as I walk him into the chair.
Also, we should probably check downstairs.
Oh, there is no downstairs.
The ground.
There's
no
a wall
downstairs.
here.
Oh.
See?
No downstairs.
Yes.
This is a reused map that we're using for any church of Nova Stan that we find. And this is just denoting that in Sea Falls, there is a wall here. So there's none of this.
That's the silence radius, by the way. Like if I was the epicenter of silence, that's how big it is.
There's no like circle if that's what you're referring to.
No, that's how big the circle is.
That's how. Oh, I can't show you.
What's the radius on it?
It's 20-foot radius.
I see a big circle.
That is double.
Meta
that.
has to show. No, I did it. I did the whole 20.
How do I show it? It's a big circle. I don't even know how to
If
get
you
rid of
click
it.
on me, click on me.
Uh-huh.
Click on the cog,
Uh-huh.
and then above my aura, you should see the one that has 20 on it. If you
Wait,
if you
what?
go
Where in
into-
Aura?
Do you see the first aura that has 20? Here, let me look at your screen. So do you see the little scroll down?
Oh.
Like that.
Yeah, and then click the.
I
graph
I
you
got
can
it.
see. So now you guys can see my aura.
So
Yeah.
everything inside of that is silenced.
That's silenced.
Okay.
So whatever you want to put into
Shorty,
that,
turn off
will
your
be
aura.
Enter the area of silence.
I was just showing you what it
It's
was.
the air around you.
You can't cast spells in it though.
No, I'm casting it as a ritual. So as soon as I finish casting it, you guys can step outside and fire your attacks.
Okay.
I think we should do it over here by the front door so we can all leave.
We should,
Yeah.
or we
So
should get out the
we,
back.
we will be standing right about.
Tarek, are you
where it is.
unbarring the
Alvin,
door?
I'm still
We
staying
leave
at
through
the
the
door,
back.
yeah.
Well, are you unbarring it, or are you
Are you
leaving it
unbarring
barred?
Took my staff
mean,
off, so that was
if-
part of the bar.
Yeah, like if we're done in here, he's not gonna keep holding it like shut.
Yeah. So Alvin, you'll
Also,
actually have
we
to
can
move.
we can totally leave out the front of this place. We're fucking with the mayor right now. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, true.
So Alvin, you'll actually have to move to the right because Ikrath and I have to stand right about here because it's a 15-foot range.
That's fine. I'm just letting you know. Like this is where it would be silenced. So
Okay.
I was just giving you guys that information. So yeah, that area is silenced and nobody can see in there.
But can we cast if we're in silence?
You cannot cast in silence, as silence is if it has a verbal component, you can't speak it.
Okay, let me look.
So you need to step outside of it.
yeah,
If you wanna
silence is
make-
mostly used to fuck with mages.
Yeah, so there is a verbal component.
But
We
you get
can't
to use
do
things
it-
very creatively in this campaign.
We can't do
Yeah.
it if that's where you're standing, unless you're doing it after we do our thing.
No, I can cast it and then walk away.
If you
I
want to,
left-
We
for 10
could we
minutes.
could stack some of the stuff so that
Yeah,
like
just stack it so that it goes cascades.
Okay.
Yeah.
You could pour some alcohol
do
on it
that.
to help it out.
Here.
Got some hill giant or hill tribe liquor left.
Basically,
I don't think we'll need it.
Okay.
your guys' area that it's going to be silenced is that. I'm sorry, but I'm just drawing.
Oh,
it
that's
so they
fine.
can
I
see.
don't care.
So yeah, that's your silent zone. You can put anything inside of there, and it will be silenced.
Ooh, you know what we could do is we could cast the verbal component, and then like while we do the somatic, like moving our arms and actually like blowing the smoke, we could move into the silence and get closer
You
so we
can.
set more
That
of it
does
on
work.
fire.
That does work.
Yep, that's fine.
So like cast and then we charge forward with our spell.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna describe this as well as I can. Ikarath, feel free to add whatever flavor you want. So I want you guys to imagine Ikarath's elven form in his robes and Cyrus in his big
With his
ass
hat.
black armor. Yeah, and Ikarath's fancy hat. Can't forget
His
Ikarath's
tricorn
fancy
hat.
hat. We are going to do a Dragon Ball Z fusion dance, and at the end, we're going to be doing coordinated flames with burning hands, mixing his purple flames with my black flames, charging forward to set all this crap ablaze.
All right.
It's beautiful.
So yeah, I'll step out of the exit.
Oh, you go
and,
full. Yeah, you go full flamethrower on it. You guys can feel free to illustrate at will.
I mean, the Dragon Ball Z fusion dance is pretty accurate as to what we're doing.
I meant like what you're lighting on fire.
Everything.
So just kind of spraying across the whole thing. You're just lighting it all.
Well, burning
up.
hands, I believe, is a cone.
Okay.
So
It
if
is
we're
15-foot
moving
cone.
in, we are just wiping out everything in a 15-foot cone as we move along. And I'd like to
Okay.
think that we're arcing it up like a flamethrower,
Mhm.
because there's a stack of pews and tables
Yep.
and loose floorboards and anything that Icky could find.
See, even you're saying it now.
I am. I've accepted it. Ikarath still
Great
hasn't, but I have.
Ikarath and I legitimately planned this out of character. We had planned this coordinated attack ever since the goblin encounter before the path to the gnomes.
Yep.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
amazing.
And we just never
Yeah,
got a
it's-
chance to do it.
This is like 3 or 4 months in the.
And what's
in the
great is that
planning.
you're able to do it because you're going to be joining party 1 instead of 3. So this is your last opportunity until the next crossover. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
Mhm.
these sessions are. So it's great.
Well,
All right, so yeah, we do a little bit of Kamehameha. We set this shit on fire.
Yeah, it is all going up in lots of flames.
It is just black and purple death everywhere.
Yep. And we go back here. And I know now you no longer need to even worry about that being a shared map.
Because it's just gone.
Cause it's not there no more.
Yes, and I will. It's gonna burn down. Meta. It may become something later on
Yep.
because I'm going to extend an offer out to Falrak, Callian, and actually Jordy because he was originally a part of a church. If they wish to establish if Jordy wants to start establishing true Barteo churches in its absence, as well as Thalrak if he wants to put a Moradin church, and Callian if he wants to put a church for Lithandra, correct?
Yeah.
Ikarath sticks his head into the conversation. He goes, "What about a strip club?"
A strip club
I
for
pointed
Flit.
the House of Steering.
Flit does share with you that he would consider that an appropriate church.
Yeah,
I-
that was my thinking.
I
Yep.
pointed the House of Sirik. It's already a bloody strip club.
Oh, Okay.
Now, Alvin, that's not a strip club. It's a whorehouse. There's a difference.
Do you want a bloody strip club?
The strip club is a place of. Well, I mean, it's because of. I mean, there's backstory that you guys don't have on Ikarath that you guys haven't asked or he hasn't explained yet. You'll know out of character if you watch the episode, but there's some interesting shit going on, guys.
If you want a strip club, I will make a strip club here, Ikarath. I'm the mayor now, but I need to start finding my delegates to help me run the city whilst I am not.
if you need a delegate for strip clubs, mate, I am your man.
Well, are you going to be here? I will give you ownership of the strip club if that's what you wanted. As long as
That's
someone
what
else.
I want. That's what I fucking want. Let's fucking
Yep.
go.
Out of character,
I need
by
a
the
disco
way,
ball.
everybody in Party 1 start thinking about how you are going to integrate to bring Ikarath along with you guys instead of with Party 3.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I have
Because
a good reason.
yeah, because you got this today, tomorrow, the next weekend, well, the next Sunday, Monday, and then the following Sunday, if I recall correctly, is the
So the 21st is the siege, and
Yeah.
then the 22nd we're parting ways.
Yep, so then yeah, that is exactly what I was saying. Yep, perfect. Yep, so
What if,
you have 3 sessions before the siege and 4 sessions before you part ways.
what if now we try to meet up with Rashok on her, like try to intercept her on her way here? Say, hey, we burnt the church down.
Oh God.
I don't know.
No.
No.
I will-
We're not making a Rashok strip club.
Look,
Jordan-
that is
Jordan-
heathenous, and you know what? My boy will not stand for it. Where can I
Jordan-
get honey? I'm done with this Rashok shaming.
Jordy, even Thalrak will burn that to the ground.
Making an out of character joke.
DM, where can I get a nice, crisp honeycomb that isn't laced with drugs?
Guild of Foreign Trade would probably have some.
Okay. Thank you. Ah, great. I can't find them on the map now.
Where is the Guild of Foreign Trade? I've been trying to. Is it in here? It's here. Guild of Foreign Trade is in this area. It's the.
Okay. Then yes, Roslyn is going to go and spend his silly little money.
Wait, did you get it? Did you get it from Callion?
First off, I need to go ask Callion for some money.
3 silver pieces for a honeycomb.
Callion,
Okay.
can I have 30 gold pieces?
In return, though, I need you to dance for our performance tonight.
You're gonna
Okay
get
with-
30 gold pieces worth of honeycomb?
Wait, we were just talking about strip clubs, and now you're trying to
we
hire
did more-
dancers?
I mean, dude, you're trying to hire a 14-year-old for a strip club? This isn't Las Vegas.
You're not stripping.
God.
First of all, you're not taking off your clothes. That's not part of the deal. But
You're not the one taking.
Can I just get some, like, can I get, I don't know, 3 gold pieces so then I can get plenty of honey for my trip?
of course, here you go.
Thank you. And then Rosalind is going to skip, hop, and jump through the city of thieves with 3 gold pieces jingling in his hand.
Where
as he
is the
goes over
2
to grab honey.
or 11? If I see it.
The City of Thieves will. It's underneath Eduardo.
What?
It's
Oh.
the 11's that area.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Okay. I just, like, here's the thing. Part of me wants to get robbed. I just want to see the reaction. But
So it's probably a lot less. There's probably thieves because it's going to change soon. But yeah, there's
The
thieves.
few that are left in there are honest, and they sell you the honeycomb.
thank you.
They sell you. How much money you giving them?
I'm gonna give them 3 pieces worth. So that should be
6.
10
Wait.
pieces of honey.
1 second. It's 3 silver pieces.
Yep. And I am giving them 3 gold pieces for 10 pieces of honey.
So that would be
Because a gold
10?
is 10.
10,
is
yep,
10
10 pieces,
silvers.
yep.
Yeah, they're 10 pieces of honey.
10 pieces of honeycomb.
Yep. And how big are these pieces of honeycomb? Just
Pop-Tart sized.
okay. I'm gonna go skipping and hopping back with them in like a little bag or whatever.
Yep.
I'm gonna put one in my mouth, like one of the, like those very shitty anime things where they're running to school and they have toast in their mouth.
Yep.
Except instead of something he actually, it's just dripping all down his chest as he's running.
You're Winnie the Pooh.
Yes, that is pretty much my character. He has a crippling honey addiction.
So,
Like,
yeah. Crippling honey addiction?
I wrote it into my character. He has a hold on, let me pull it up.
Just made Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
It is his only personality trait, by the way. Damn, look. You can look at my character sheet if you want.
Liking food is not personality. Just
Okay. And you like it so much that no, I'm not gonna reveal what he did for honey. But like, yeah, he made me part storm giant. That really only serves to make him hungry. And also, you know, it was the last food that his dad gave him before he left. But you know, that's neither here nor there.
Oof.
All right, so we're back here. He's got his honey. He's happy. You guys just burnt down the church.
Yeah, and this is where I bring up. I know that burning down a church and then immediately turning around to offer this is kind of a weird situation, but Thalrak, if you wish to set up a Church of Morden here in the city, I have no problem with that.
Good, getting rid of the garbage for the holy. Got it.
I'm just gonna say.
Did you
I'm
hear
just
that,
gonna-
Elrid?
Yes, that sounds like an excellent idea.
I just letting you know that I will also be in allow, Callian set up a church for Lathandra at the same time.
As long as there are not evil gods, I do not care. But I have one condition.
What?
You don't let the eagle of you be Mary go to your damn head.
I'm not.
You already have a fan
Wow.
club.
I don't. I'm not. I just want. My whole goal was to clean up the city in the first place, and just before I was about to do it, I basically lost my job because Jodio killed the mayor who I was working with. So
Apologies, we've been over this. All right,
I
no
know.
judgment was allowed. That was the condition
I
of me
was
telling
fine.
you that.
I know, but I'm just letting Thalrak know that's the whole reason why I'm doing this now. Is I'm completing one of my tasks in this life, which was to clean up the city of thieves.
So, just out of curiosity, Mr. Mayor, what, pray tell, do you plan to do when Eduardo returns from his little vacation?
What do I pray tell to do? Do you want me to arrest him?
You tell me. I'm just curious what you're planning on doing because
I'm not
since you're a
going to-
mayor who's not in his pocket.
Also,
you're a
where are
marked
you
man.
guys at present? Have you gone? Are you guys going back to the barracks? Are you guys standing on the streets? Like, where are you guys congregating? Because you're not in the church.
Yeah, I'm heading down. I need to head to the bazaar right now.
Okay.
So, that's where I'm going to be heading down.
I would say we're going to head to the sewers, but it's a little close to the end of the session.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
guys could probably do that tomorrow if there's enough people who are going to be able to be on to do that.
Yeah.
That's the game plan.
And then we can do the date on next Sunday. Also, if anybody does need a mini session during the week to flesh out some of their stuff that needs to be done or they want to do in preparation, let me know and we'll see if we can work something out. Go ahead.
Will do.
I may have to request one for Kraylin for Friday, but for this, it seems all good.
Yep.
Yes, I need to head down to the bazaar. I need to also check up on when it comes to Eduardo. I'm not letting him push me out. The plan is he can either stay and abide by my rules, or he can find somewhere else. And if he wishes to push himself back in, either it'll be imprisonment or if that doesn't work, the worse. So, But yes, I am heading down to the bazaar. If anyone wishes to come with me, I'm going to be offering something to Bartholomew Tharak if you wish to come with.
I'm already heading there. So.
Callian, do you want to head down there? Do you guys want to head down to get him to commission you a ball?
Oh yeah, we were gonna go there.
So you guys can all arrive at the same time.
Come, Kelly,
To
let's
the
go
bars-
see if
to
we
the
can find
bazaar?
Tharak.
What was that?
To the bazaar?
Yeah.
Is that where people are heading?
Yep.
Ikrath would head along.
Yeah, Wes is going to.
Rosalind, are you going back? Rosalind is over here just munching on more and more honey.
Having honey.
Yep. He's probably like sitting with his legs in the water because
Okay.
no shoes, and he's just sucking on it. A little bit dripping down on his chin, but
And I'm
Solid.
assuming Eduardo has left at this point, right?
No, he's still packing.
I don't know that, but
His ship's still there. You'd know his ship.
oh, I know he's here.
Yeah, he's packing.
I might establish dominance here. But I
Alred
need to
asks
speak-
who's Eduardo.
Eduardo runs he's the mob boss of this city. He kind of runs the underground. He ran the slave market, the drugs, all that kind of thing.
Oh, so in other words,
you
this
can't
man has to
forget-
die.
You can't forget about the hits. He also ran the assassinations.
That's true. But yes, so if he's still here, it might be a little bit of a chat might be needed, but I do need to speak with Bartholomew first.
Alvin, just point me where his ship is, and I'll handle it.
I need to make sure I speak with him as well. Don't go instantly killing him. I will join you, Elred. And I point to the ship in the harbor. That's him, but I need to speak with him.
Okay, I'll make sure his head is still attached.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I need to speak with Bartholomew, so I will get to that in the Eduardo situation. And I look at Jordael and I'm like,
You guys may want to reconsider assaulting a ship because there are like a ton of people. You've probably got in the range of 80 to 100 people that this ship can hold.
yeah,
And it is full up with his company.
yeah, that is true.
I mean, you guys are strong, but like 100 people?
I mean, the whole threat of me blowing out the hole with shatter underneath
That's
the
true.
water, that can be taken as the biggest threat in the world, as well as if, no, I'm not going to bring Rosalind in with his fireball. I won't force him to do anything.
Yeah, I was just meaning just for new players, that might be dangerous.
I know. I don't want to full out. I just want to speak with Eduardo. But yeah. Whatever interaction we're doing first, just alright. Full shatter is ship in tiny pieces. Correct. That is true. That would really work, but that's only if that's the plan. But yeah, I do want to speak with Bartholomew. Does anybody need to do something first?
We also have fucking Kraken.
Yeah, we do have 4 Krakens. But yeah, again, we'll get there when we get there. It's up to Jordael if you. I won't kill Eduardo unless Jordael outright. If Jordael tells me no, I won't do it.
You think Jordy's gonna stop you? That's adorable.
Well, he's your previous boss. I'm not going to just outright kill your previous boss,
There's,
even though I don't like him.
you know
Oh,
the old
also-
saying, no honor among thieves.
One
Okay.
one out of character note that you guys should be aware of that's coming up. At the very least, the 16th through the 26th, there will be no D&D. It might have issues on the 10th and 11th and 9th. I'm not sure, but for sure, 16th through the 26th, there won't be anything because it'll be, 16th is the day before my wedding of April, and then the honeymoon is the whole next week. So
Okay,
It
so we're
doesn't
gonna
seem
have
important enough to cancel D&D.
Yeah. Yeah. I was just letting you guys know in advance. Also, for
you
those
are aware that those
interested,
things
for those
scheduled for
interested, the wedding and the reception will both be streamed live to Twitch.
Okay.
Nice.
Hey, nice.
So I won't be able to like actively see your chats when it's going on, but I believe as long as I highlight it, it still will pop up your chats as they were coming along if I go back and watch through it. So there will be record of what you've sent and done if you guys like tune in and leave comments.
No hurricane.
No hurricane dabs at the wedding, probably not.
Everybody save all your points and make him do hurricane dabs.
I might check it occasionally, so if I come back and there's a few queued, I might be able to do it. But I have no idea what else is going to happen with it, but I thought it would be kind of cool.
Guys, just watch the wedding through them, and then literally the first session we come back to, we just spam him.
There you go.
The entire D&D session is just meta vomiting.
Yeah. But yeah, I thought I'd let you guys know if you Andrew was talking about like ways to like bring in stuff about me to the wedding, and this was one way to do that because I spend so much time with y'alls.
Yeah.
All good friends. You guys get to see it, even though COVID.
Yeah.
This is April?
April 17th.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was like, Jordy's like, I'm pretty sure something's happening. Our siege is during one of those days. I was like, it's April.
Yeah, April 17th. April. So continue on.
I go to Bartholomew to speak with him.
All right.
Greetings.
What's up, good fellow? I don't know what accent he originally had. This is what he's got today.
Yeah. So I have a proposition for you.
What's that, little man?
I would. The news of the city. I don't know how fast it travels, but I've kind of stepped into the role of mayor of the city.
Oh, have you? That's a bit of a thing to step into.
I mean,
did you clean your shoe?
Yes, I did. Prestidigitation, it's quite easy.
Yeah, just like that lady, and he gives you a nudge.
Yes, Terry. But I would like to offer you the role of Master of the Forge for the city.
Ooh, that sounds like a good job. What does it pay?
So you would kind of be is not only the helping with the supplying of arms to the city, but also act as an advisor and a helper for me while I am not here. And what would you consider a reasonable offer? Because I am open.
So let's see. Let's say we average a week per session. We average probably 100 gold per session for the most part, which would be 400 gold in a month, which would put 400, be 4,800 would be your expected annual salary, but that would be for an adventurer, so it would be substantially less for an advisor. Say about
I think
12 gold a month. 12 gold a month.
12 gold a month.
Yeah.
For a man of your quality, I want to up that up. Actually, just a bit, my friend. You have assisted us quite a bit, and I would like to instead pay you, how about 45 gold a month?
He'll gladly take that.
All right. You can obviously still use your forge. I'm not going to force you to move anywhere. You would be assisting me while I'm be an advisor and just kind of help me run the occasional things while I'm not here.
He's good with that. Also, population of Cephals. Let's see. What would Cephals be in terms of something? Okay.
I have got a lot of stuff written down, Jordy. Trust me.
There are 96,559 normally. We're gonna say there's 96,259 people Insta Falls.
96,000.
Yep.
Okay, 200.
Wait, maybe not that
What
many. This is a
the-
different size. Yeah, man. That's the
median
size of
income
Flint.
is very low.
What's a smaller place that's shitty?
A smaller place that's shitty. Hold on, I know a few places in Kansas.
Okay.
Any mid-sized city in the
18,877.
I'm gonna say what happens if I put average medieval city population in. Yeah,
get,
big
like-
cities range from 12,000 to 100,000. So it's not gonna be that big. So we're gonna go
There's
average
42,000.
between 5 and 10. So we're gonna go with 5,000 people since the falls
All right, there's 5,000 people. Got it.
because
That's enough for at least one more strip club.
Like I said, I will give you.
the median
what's
income.
tax
Well, the median income. You probably have to do surveys for that, but tax rates determined by Alvin.
How much is Alvin screwing people?
Yeah, because you gotta assume the tax rate.
Yeah, I know. I have to figure out what the tax rate is.
What's
gonna
funny
be.
is that Alvin on the side met up on his own with Nexus, and he's
Yes.
gonna be the regent.
Yeah, Naxos is the regent while I'm not here. So.
Yeah.
Primary export is mercenary services, correct?
Yep.
No. I thought the primary export was religious building relocation services.
Yeah.
That too. Religion and mercenaries.
While we're
Let-
here, Callian, do you want to ask, just so we don't miss anything before the end of the session, because we're getting up on it. Callian,
Yeah.
did you want to ask Dalrak about your creation?
Yes, so I have this idea, Dalrak. So
Tyler just hold up a finger 1 sec, pulls out his notebook, starts flipping to a clean page, pulls out a pen. Go
so
on.
So the basic idea here is that I have a spell that if I cast this spell onto an object, like a metal object, it will shine really bright. So I want some sort of metal object that when I do the spell, it makes the light go all over the place, and it would be really cool to dance in and stuff like this.
Alright, so probably a ball of some kind, right?
Yes.
Alright, what metal do you want it made out of? Do you want it made out of gold, silver, steel?
Just cheap, shiny metal. It doesn't have to be physically strong or expensive. Just something that is very shiny. So maybe some cheap scrap metal.
Alright, do you want it heavy? Do you want it light?
Light would be best, so we could hang it up real high.
Alright.
I have a question for you, my friend. What
Yes.
do Gordon's clothes look like?
Hold on, if we're gonna get into that whole mythology bit, that is a whole thing that we'll deal with after I deal with this lovely customer here.
It's very important, Thorek. And
And
how
this is
tall are
also
you?
important. This
And
is a
like, what are
customer.
your measurements, Valrak? I need to know.
Stop just ignores him for a second, just looks at Kel. Kelly goes, alright, continue. Any other specific requirements you want for this? Any markings, any designs you want etched into the metal?
Ooh. Well, actually, if you insist, maybe we could have the symbol of Lathandra etched in. It's like a sunrise.
Alright,
Out of character, Lathandra has no beef with Moradin, at least canonically.
I know.
Yeah.
But Tharek is just like, oh, it's not Moradin, but alright.
I mean, you could put. Well, no, you can't. But anyway.
Out of character, Tharek is not gonna sneak that in somehow.
You could put on the inside. I don't know. But yeah, that's it. We just need a very shiny ball that will be very very reflective. Okay, it doesn't have to be structurally very strong or anything like that. Just has to be something that we can have hanging there, and I can cast the spell onto it.
Alright, and then he's gonna look, because you have the symbol of Lathandra on your necklace,
I
right?
have it all over. Yeah.
Okay, Thar's gonna go, hold on 1 second, and he's just gonna like stare at that and like basically do his best to redraw the symbol. in his notebook with the on the page of the order. All right, and when will you be needing this?
Could we have it by tonight?
The date isn't tonight,
You-
my friend. It's, I think, about a day.
You wanted it tonight.
It could be. It's
Oh, I
tomorrow.
mean, we're trying to have this date for
All
Alvin.
right, we're gonna do the rush order, which is fine. And he
Yeah,
just
it's all
literally writing.
What are your measurements?
All right.
No,
Callian, for this, I think a solid 5 gold should be good enough.
Oh, of course, and I'll hand that over.
All right, thank you. Come back in about an hour and a half.
Alric, I need to. Could you write your measure? A piece of paper. Could you write your measurements down there? I need to go talk to Jordael. Thank you, and write a picture or draw a picture of Morden's clothing.
Why would you need?
I just need them. Jordael,
Yes.
what are your clothing measurements?
Why do you ask?
I need your clothing measurements.
I need to know why you need my clothing measurement as well as what Moradin wears.
It's very important, my friend. Just trust me. All right.
You're not getting an answer until I do.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh god.
Like, we're not going to give you an answer until you give us it, so...
You're being Morden. You're being Shayla.
I'm being what now?
He's being Morden. You're being Shayla.
Alvin's being
I'm
such a
gonna
great-
need some more context. What is a Shayla?
The archer's going to look at Jordael and be like, I don't know what he wants me to be an interpretation of my god, and I don't know if that should be a compliment of my looks or an insult to my religion.
Compliment, trust me.
Ah, well, alright then.
Yeah,
Shayla,
no one else. At all.
Shayla is a god.
Okay, I can hear the air quotes when you say God. So what's the catch?
She is a
No.
She is a goddess.
Yes, she is a god.
I am not a female, so being a goddess is a bit of a problem.
You're about the shortest one here. That isn't a dwarf.
And
Either you be that close, or I'm going to throw you into that river.
see, well, you can certainly try, but as soon as you attempt, you're going to lose your hands. Do you understand me?
Oh my gosh, you're annoying. Listen,
Can't we just hire one of the many women of lady favors in this town?
Actually, you have three female mercenaries you could hire
wait a
to
minute.
do it.
Overak, can you have one of your mercenary slaves do this?
They're not slaves, they're mercenaries. And what are
They're
you having me
prisoners with
do?
jobs.
Um, okay, I just take out the script and hand it to him. That.
Oh my dear God!
Also, Ikarath, is any no? But someone needs to explain the script to Ikarath if he ever gets it.
You want?
I'm doing it for the makers of the collars. They gave me a sending scroll.
Not just for them too, but you know, our dear friend
On your
Alvin
date.
is working so hard. We need to help him.
Yes.
I mean, he's paying for everything. He's the mayor of the city. We should have a celebration in honor
Yes.
of that.
So you want me to ask one of my newest mercenaries to play the role of Shayla
Yes.
In an erotic fan fiction.
in an erotic fanfiction?
Ikarath, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
You listen here in the shit?
My brain is just melting from whatever this is.
Yes, it is.
Like,
So-
what?
Well, instead of asking the mercenaries, maybe one of us could play that role instead.
Yes, that's why I was going to ask Jordael.
That sounds even worse.
Okay, now here's the thing. Are you? To what extent are you doing this play?
I mean, we're going to have to leave out the more bits.
Okay, if we're leaving those bits out, I might be able to convince one of them. We will see. They might request a substantial pay raise for this. Oh, dear God.
I expect to be paid. Are you kidding me?
Don't worry, Thorak, we'll pay you. And
Helvin's
we'll
loaded.
bring back some of the backup characters. So, everyone get a copy of the script, please.
Do you okay?
Alright.
Icarath, everyone, yeah, you can have a copy.
Or begin handing out.
Let's just say you paid. What was that? How much was a book, Alvin?
A book is 25 gold.
But it doesn't need to be a whole book, so we're gonna say like 25 gold if you wanted to get copies made for everybody total.
Yeah, definitely. Needs to happen.
Okay, so everyone's got a copy of the script that you guys can peruse through. It is a raunchy fan fiction where Moradin and Shayla are star-crossed lovers, and they end up getting together, even though they're technically related. But you know, Greek pantheon style thing. You know.
Is there an option to just gouge my eyes out?
You're just eating honey on the shoreline. You don't even have
Alvin
it.
and I still have to
I'm
write
kidding. Like,
We were
Rosal
supposed
is
to
just
have
not. Rosal is not aware of anything that's going on. He's just eating honey and daydreaming.
Awesome, we're gonna need
So
your
tap on
dancing.
his shoulder and say, "Hello there.
Ah, hi there, Dragon Man. How can I help ya?
Could you read? Here, I don't know who you're going to be playing, but you're also going to need a dance. There you go. Enjoy."
I'm gonna read it.
And understand none of it.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna throw it into the water. Just kidding. No. Oh no.
Last time the paper was handed to Rosalind, he tried to eat it.
Let's eat the play.
I know how to read, but like.
You need my help understanding it.
No,
Please,
no. Rosalind can read plays exceptionally well. He used to do plays and read music.
I'll be right back, guys.
Like, that was his entire thing with the Storm Giants, but.
Yeah,
this
Rosalind's
is- Yeah. Rosalind's just gonna, like, take a look at this, and as he reads, his eyes are just gonna get wider and wider and wider.
Okay, my friend.
Has the writer been burned at the stake?
I don't think they have yet, but they're probably going to get fired.
Okay. I will agree to this on one condition and one condition only.
What is that condition?
It is that this is absolutely necessary for the safety of the town.
Yes. Definitely. Not a chance it's not.
Rosalind is going to cry a little bit.
So, if I remember properly,
He's gonna-
Italian told me that this is also going to be happening on Alvarak's date with Miss Terry, Archmage of Clean Johnson. So
Yeah.
you are contracted to do it. Doesn't matter.
He's gonna. Krillin is just. I mean, not Krillin. Rosalind is going to cast dancing lights for the medium-sized person. And hold on, did you guys like actually send a script somewhere that I can read off of?
There's no real script. It's just the
Thank
concept.
God. He's gonna manipulate the dancing lights, and he's gonna reenact some raunchier scenes.
Oh,
Can I roll performance just to see
Sure.
how well this? Thank you. I don't want to, but I feel like I need to. Please roll shit. No!
You did a really anatomically correct dancing lights version. Like we're talking like R2D2 hologram level shit in front of Voltaire here.
Italian's gonna go to Voltaire and see. See, I told you, Rosalind was the man to go to.
I was really hoping that I would roll low on this, so then I could just be exempt.
Hand me your.
This is what I get for having a +7 to it.
Hand me your script.
Huh?
Give me the script for 1 second, please.
There you go.
Push Rosalind into the water.
Okay.
What you
Athletics.
deserve.
Can you roll to push me into the water, please?
Yeah.
Strength, athletics, what am I?
Strength versus strength save.
$50. Oh.
You're in.
I figured that'd be more of an unarmed strike than anything else.
Oh yeah. Do you want to roll an unarmed strike?
I
I
guess.
mean, it's technically a strength check, but it's
like a shot.
I mean, he just won. I think he's good.
Yeah, it's fine. You're in the water. Roll athletics.
Oh, okay.
But he has the giant piece of wood that he can use as a
Yeah. 23.
Yeah, you're swimming.
I'm gonna be like just doing synchronized dancing with my dancing lights.
what the hell is going down over there? Oh dear.
Oh my gosh.
Why did you push him in the water?
Did you see what he did? You need to get your
What do you mean?
boy checked out, my friend. I'm sorry.
I did the exact thing that the script was telling me to do.
He's performing the script. He's who we need.
Oh gosh. The actor's on. I guess we can have his lights do it. Just
Well, he can-
give this back to him when he's all dry.
What do you mean, dude? I did it perfectly.
I'm going to go slam my head into a table for about an hour.
Voltaire wasn't expecting that quality of work.
Yeah.
Look, my dude has been acting for a solid, 12 of his 14 years of life.
Oh my god.
Oh, that makes it worse, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, if you imagine him as being older, because he's fucking huge, so...
Oh boy. Okay, so you're out. So we're at the end, right around at the end of the session. We'll pick up from here tomorrow for whatever's going on. Sunday tentatively is planned to be the date. Tonight, the second half of the day, so we'll say it's around noonish. The second half of the day will begin tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Eastern time for everyone who can make it. Sunday will be the large date. I have no idea what the frick you guys are going to do Monday, but you guys always surprise me, so it's always amazing. And then the following Sunday, we will have the great arrival of Rashok and Dragons.
Yeah.
However that's going to turn out, because there's conflicting opinions now.
Should be interesting.
But if
So
we're in the second day, the ballista shots are at least done.
yeah, it's basically Sunday, Monday is 2 days. Not 2 days, sorry, is 1 day together combined, basically, in terms of real life to game conversion at the moment.
Currently still on that first day after we arrived, right?
Maybe. Oh, I mean, ultimately it doesn't matter. We'll fit it all in time-wise anyways, but
I think we're on day 2.
it might be.
So there was the day we arrived, and we finished that. What day we're on is the day after we arrived. So and I think we had 3 days before after the day we got here when Rashok was going to get here, right, Meta?
I think so.
So that means we have 2 days after this day.
Right. Tomorrow will be the continuation of the day, and then
Yeah.
next weekend will be the following day, and then the week after that, when we have the siege,
Yeah.
will be the day of arrival.
Worst case, we always say that you guys had a day of rest before. I mean, we'll make the timeline work.
Yeah.
So basically, we're in the first half of the second day.
We're probably approaching the second half at this point, because
Yeah, now we are. But just saying, when you enter this section,
somebody get me a Majora's Mask timer, and we do
My
it
mind
by
was gonna
dawn
go.
of the second day.
No, because my mind was gonna go dawn of the final day.
Yeah.
Next weekend.
Also,
That's
while
exactly what
I'll have a little bit more time to talk in one second, but thank you everybody who's here and watching today. We have more tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to go host these people who said it's their first campaign, session 1 going on. We'll see what's going on there. Have a great rest of your day.